live. The broadcast is live. Hey, welcome back to I Played Major. Pew, 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 pew. And the crowd goes wild. It's Major coming to you via live stream. Danger, you can feel the fire and the steam. In Mario Kart, I must take the lead. Assassination is my creed. I build borderlands with bricks of clay. Wanna hoop, you'll get crossed up on 2K. Leaving my opponents so dismayed. But it's all love, I'll still wish you good game, Major. I played Major. Do 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 Major. I play Major. I'm with Pixel Reboot, Times Square on Fridays. Grand Theft Auto, you know the crime pays. I'm in outer space when I'm playing Warframe. A hater wanna smite me, I beat him 4 games. I voice pop a shotgun, you know I'm Battleborn. Jukebox to the stream, they love when I perform. This is an invitation to join me on the sticks. I played Major, you know we in the mix. Hey, welcome back to I Played Major, where I'm a major player and also happen to be a player named Major, looking to be a major part of your day in a major way. And we're back playing video games today. And I am, in fact, the voice of Clay in Borderlands 3. Hey, smooth operator. And we are here today to play with a good friend of ours. He is the one, he is the only, Mr. Jim Foronda. Say hello to the people, my friend.
Hello. I don't even know how to follow you in this intro. Damn. Golly. Hello, everybody.
Jim, yo, it has been, for the folks who don't know, I've been trying to sit down and play a game with this man. It's probably been a year.
It's been a while. It was like Tokyo and Tulsa, and then we talked about it again. I can't. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yes, it's been a good while. But we're happy that it's happening. Happy that we are family in more ways than one. You know, and of course we'll get all into that. The Borderlands universe, the Battleborn universe, and I'm pretty sure that we're in some of the same animes as well. That wouldn't surprise me. And so that'll be a fun discovery for us to make. We have done a couple of conventions together already.
Yeah,
right? 2 or 3.
Something like that.
Yeah, and so I look forward to more. But this is the best part, because I'll tell you. Oh, and everyone, this is welcome to Brick of Clay, the mortar of the Borderlands, where we sit down and we talk about the business and life with our badass Borderlands family. I'm about to put the tag in there, right? And so this is exciting for me because not that many of the voice actors from the game play the game or play games in general. Like, you know, we have the gamers that we have are just true dedicated gamers. And then there are the rest who are like, you know, they don't even know how they hold the controller upside down. That's, you know, that's about the extent of their coordination. But I'm not mad at it. I'm still happy to have them. So you are maybe the second person who has played this game with me of the people that yes.
Who else? Does Marcus play when y'all are on together?
Well, no, he usually doesn't play in this situation because he needs that he needs a full setup still. He needs
gotcha.
Yeah, the game and whatnot. But Marissa Linty played with me.
Oh, Marissa does play, yeah.
And so I got on her schedule and we got together. She was our last visitor. So let's talk about these builds that we have.
Okay.
That we've gotten into. You go ahead. You go first.
Okay. So this is what I call my public account. I've got a private account that, if I've been playing Void Terrarium 2 for the last like 2 weeks since I got back from my vacation in Japan. It's embarrassing. But so this is if I want to play, on stream or anything like that, I hop on my Fury Potato a Fury account, which is named for Battleborn. And so I started a new Moze, and I kind of I speed ran through the game until I unlocked the artifact slot with Grave Ward, and then I was like, okay, I'm ready for this stream, Major.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got a level 26 Moze, and I literally just when I would grab a weapon because I was trying to get through as fast as I could, I would just put whatever was the highest scoring weapon in my hand and just go. So I'm ready to actually like for real play now.
Nice. I like that. This is a redemption run for me because this is the first. Okay, so before I picked it up on PlayStation, today we're playing on PlayStation 4. I played this game numerous times through on Xbox. Probably, I mean, I'm not gonna say probably, I'm not sure, but maybe 10 or so runs through the game on Xbox before I ever picked it up on PlayStation. And I just picked it up on PlayStation because I picked up PlayStation for the sake of Spider-Man and then decided to start streaming and just never picked up my Xbox again. So it's over there in the living room. It's got some dust on it. It's mad at me. But this is a redemption run for my build, for my Amara build, because this is the first version of Amara that I picked up on PlayStation, and first time with Amara, period. And this build was so imbalanced because I just started spreading out the wealth. It was like I forgot what I was doing and forgot how to build via one channel. And so it was so evened out that I couldn't get anything done, and I was getting demolished when I tried to use my special attack. So you are giving birth to something new, and I am bringing back something old.
Yeah,
I think there's going to be some harmony there.
I'm trying to clone my the Moze in my my regular account. She's at 72. So yeah, I love this game. Yeah.
I love it too. I do. And I still don't approach it from a very technical aspect, I would say. I would like to even more, but I'm not sure. There's just so many avenues. I get caught up in the balance of me having someone I really want to talk to while I play. Just based on what I think my value is in this Twitch space, essentially. I think that's what leads it. Let's talk to this chat a little bit and catch up a little bit. Hello, everyone. Got a few people watching. Nautical Menace says it's Clay and Claptrap.
I see Nautical Menace on Twitter quite often.
Jaggy says Major. Hello, Jaggy. What's up? How are you? Science Guy says Isaac and Galt here to recreate the cyber headshot from the algorithm.
I know Science Guy as well.
Welcome. Paulie Ollie says, what's up? I played Major and Chad. Hey, Paulie Ollie, welcome. Who else is here? Clever Car Pun. Major, how do you do, sir? How are you? How is everyone doing today? And it's freaking Claptrap. Good evening, Jim.
Hello. Good evening.
That is wonderful. Okay, man, let's see where we are in this story. I mean, I have 3 slots open. I don't know what I've done here. Okay, let's see.
Sorry, I'm logging into the stream so I can see the chat too. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, take your time. You're good. You're fine. Can we ask for some Claptrap quotes? I think we can get into a couple of those throughout our time here. I mean, it'd probably be best to ask him his favorites, and that launches it quicker,
Oh gosh. Oh, see, now I can see everybody. Okay. My favorite Claptrap quote. Everybody, I tell everybody, it's I'm a big Arthur C. Clarke fan. 2001: A Space Odyssey, and I also like 2010, the movie and the book. But so during the hull breach scene in the very early part of the game when you're leaving Pandora, and we get to that line in the script, and I'm in the booth at Gearbox, and I read, "My ass, it's full of stars," and I started laughing. And Sam Winkler was the one who was directing it that day, and I was like, "Somebody likes 2001: A Space Odyssey," and he's like, "Yeah." And I it took me. I had to record it. We did a few takes because I couldn't. It was the most unprofessional I'd ever been because I could not stop laughing at it. I can say it now and not like uncontrollably lose it, but that's what it was at that day in the booth. It was just, yeah, it's
It is glorious. Wow, I would say that's funny. I wonder if all of us have a favorite line in Borderlands that has to do with the backside, because Clay's line about swamp ass really does make my day as well.
so I just saw. So go ahead. I didn't mean to
No,
cut you
go
off.
ahead.
I see somebody's asking Claptrap Mark 1 or 2. So
Right.
that I would be the second Claptrap. Now technically the third. I put it this way. So David is the James Bond terms. David is the Sean Connery Claptrap, right? Like he originated the role. And then Mikey Newman was Claptrap for a PAX presentation. So he was the George Lazenby, the actor who did Bond for On Her Majesty's Secret Service, and then he just did the one movie and then he was done. So that makes me the Roger Moore Claptrap. Now we are all different Claptraps. However, we all love the character, and we just want to keep the boy alive and going for as long as we can. And we're all slightly different, but we all want to do the character as best as we can. So that's how I look at it. I'm the Roger Moore Claptrap.
Roger Moore Claptrap. I'll take it. Can I get a Claptrap fan art shirt with what you just described word for word on it?
Oh God, I would love that.
I would wear that in a heartbeat.
It's just James Bond movie posters, but with Claptrap instead of Roger Moore.
Oh, hold on. Clever Carpun said, conveniently, Roger Moore being arguably the best Bond.
Which I agree.
Oh,
As a child of the 80s, Roger Moore to me will always be the best Bond.
I love that.
He had the best gadgets because he wasn't really good in his own fight scenes, so they gave him more comedy and more just cool stuff to do. I remember seeing that in like a Bond documentary. They were like, let's make him fancy. Whoop.
I wanted to ride with you.
Oh, okay.
That's my bad.
My Omni wheels aren't unlocked. Oh no. Okay, I'll hop. I will ride in the turret.
Jackie said, "How much of Claptrap is your voice, and how much of it is modded?" I don't know how voice recording works.
Well, so here's something interesting. Whenever I would go into record Claptrap, because when I hear Claptrap in the game, he's at a much higher range, and that kind of gets, because I was playing the game already before we started working on the DLC, and when I came in, I started. I was literally talking too high, so we had to go back to the original recordings of Claptrap in the game, and it's actually he's pretty much at this level right here. I don't want to yell because I don't know how good the auto leveling is, and it's me at max volume, being as caffeinated as possible, and then it gets pitched up, and they add all the processing to it. Now, if I see this, I could never be a streamer because I can't talk and play at the same time. Yeah, it's me, maximum volume, hyper, and then processed. So, yeah, I'm supposed to go here. I would be the worst streamer ever. Okay.
No, no, I think it's all you're good, bro. Just you're good. I love it. You're fine. Oh, natural.
I got some fun trivia about Claptrap processing.
Yeah, you do.
Well, it's uh, the the plugins that they use in the whole Claptrap the processing for Borderlands 2 was on an I think it was like on Windows XP or something. And so by the time they did uh Battle for Sanctuary, that DLC for Borderlands 2 that came out in um uh, 7 years later,
Mhm.
they didn't have those exact
I'll
filters
be back.
anymore.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
put this in the thing.
gotcha. So, oh, you're coming back here.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm just gonna get out of my car. Yeah, so they had new versions of those filters for the new version of the software that ran in Windows 10, but they were different. They did not sound the same. So um, that one of the reasons why, also because I'm a different actor, but one of the reasons why I sounded different than Claptrap is because the filters used for Borderlands 2 were no longer available. And so they had to try to copy that. They had to try to copy that same filter process as best they could for Fight for Sanctuary.
Hmm.
Yep.
There you go. That's intriguing. To try and recreate things without the option. That's really cool.
Yeah.
What do we do to push forward? Let's see here. Clever Carpun says that's pretty cool though. I love the Bond analogy.
Oh, wait, thank you.
Uh-huh. Thank you for the explanation. Don't worry, you're doing great. Very entertaining.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I was about to tell you, man. You don't have to worry. The
Yes.
people just like you to be present.
So yeah, when I'm playing with friends, well, I mean, that sounds terrible. When I'm playing with friends who are not major, like casually, if I'm not, just not on a camera,
Yeah.
and we'll be talking, we'll be telling stories about, oh, here's what I did this week. Did you see this episode of whatever show we're watching? And while playing the game, I will literally stop mid sentence because I'm distracted by what's going on. And then I'll be once the boss fight is over or something, I'll be like, well, what was I saying? Because I can't, my brain cannot, I don't, it's amazing how watching streamers play, how they can carry on full conversations with people viewing and still play really, really, really well.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it. It's,
I don't either because I feel like this works because of the repetition of it.
yeah.
I know what to expect a lot when I turn corners in this game. Um, but it changes a lot when depending on what game we're playing. But I think it would get even easier if I only played one game, speed run that all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my homie Martha Harms. I'll talk to her today.
Yo, Ellie, we'd like to make it to the vault in one piece. What you got for me?
Girl, I've been waiting for you to say something like that.
Um,
Hell yeah. Oh, Ellie. Never change.
Oh,
You're driving.
do you want to drive?
I guess
Okay, I will.
I never want to drive, but I will.
Tell you what, when we blow up, I'll drive the next time. We can take turns. It's like a road trip where you
But
just
now I'm
trade
gonna try
off.
not to blow up because I'm gonna be like, oh, I can do this. Um, who is this? Let's see. Posh Moyles. Major Jim, glad I could catch your stream. Love both of your work in Borderlands 3 and Battleborn. Isaac is such an awesome character. Message in the Discord. Do you have any? Oh wait, You wait, Jackie, are you messing with me? She said, "Yeah, when you play extremely boring games and never talk to me, like in God of War, Major. God of War is not boring. It is kind of. I mean, it's not boring. It is, you know, lots of the old man walking around in the dark, uh, in the snow. Do you have any trivia for Isaac,
Oh, do I?
Jim?
Yes, I do.
Did you write a lot of his sarcastic lines or improvise anything?
So interesting thing about Battleborn is that Aaron Lindy, bless him, I don't know how he did that either. He had to write all that dialogue for all those characters in the base 25 characters while we were recording. And so when we were doing the like battle taunts and stuff like that, he would let us like just improvise stuff.
Mhm.
And we had just adopted our second cat, Miji, kitten. And so I would go, Miji, off the mantle. I will punch a kitten. Get off the mantle. Now, of course, I would never actually punch my cat. Uh, very very softly on the head like this, if you call that a punch. But so when we were doing the respawn lines, because Isaac was very angry, I said, I got one. Let me ad lib one, and it was, I am so angry I could punch a kitten, and he laughed and he said, "That's going in."
That's it. That's it. Money.
Probably the craziest trivia for Isaac ever was, I worked on Battleborn for like 2 years before it came out, and when they were
Oh,
still doing the PvP testing before they started actually working on the single player mode. Now, the car blew up because I wasn't paying attention.
okay.
So I was recording the minion lines for when when you're doing multiplayer stuff and the minions are like when you kill them, and when you're playing as Isaac, one of them say, "Daddy, you came home." And I asked Aaron, I said, "Wait a minute, did Isaac build the minions? Did he
Oh,
create them
snap.
somehow? Why are they calling him Daddy and everything?" And
Yeah.
so he pauses for a second and he says, "Hold on, I have to make a call." And he goes out and he makes a phone call, and he's gone for like 10, 15 minutes. And I'm a little concerned. And I look at Donald, the engineer, and I'm thinking, did I do something wrong? What? And he comes back and Aaron comes back and he said, "You just gave yourself a bigger part. You are now the president of Minion Robotics. You're the first level boss." And I was just like, "Wait, what?"
What?
So because of that, Isaac became the first level boss, and it completely changed, because he was developing the characters and the story was game dev is so crazy. Everything happens at the same time. So they were developing the story. They had like the base characters set up, and they knew that there was going to be uh, some sort of robot entity in the first level.
Yeah.
And when I asked that question about Isaac, he said, "Well, he was talking to Randy Varnell, and he said, well, why don't we just have Isaac be that first boss? And, he can be the unlock." And so that's how Isaac became an unlockable character after when you get further in the game and you beat yeah. I was, I was just oh my God, asking an actor's question to try to
Right.
figure out, the minions. And I became a boss.
I was just looking for my motivation, and they
Yeah.
agreed. They agreed that it needed some depth. I like that. That's amazing. And that's beautiful. That story sounds like Samuel L. Jackson asking for a purple lightsaber.
Man.
Like he's like, "Hey, what about this?" Yeah, I think we should have that. That's beautiful. I love it so much.
I can't imagine George Lucas going, Sam, the lightsabers don't really work that way. And then just Samuel L. Jackson going, well, why? And then George Lucas kind of, I mean, who's going to win that argument?
Right.
Samuel L. Jackson is going to win that argument.
Most definitely. Uh-oh. I shouldn't just sit here like this. Do not blow up our car.
That is not the gun to use for that. That is not the gun to use for that either. It's really hard to shoot from the back of one of these.
How big is your team of people that you usually play with?
Usually, yeah, we have a team of 4.
Right.
It's we're depending on what schedules we don't all necessarily line up. There's this like it's like a larger group, and then whoever's available that evening, we play. Let's see. Uh, the person asking about Choco Cookie,
Right.
the
What is that?
the Samsung phone font. That is an inside joke. I like sometimes there. Oh, I just hopped out of the car. There are things that just kind of rub people the wrong way. The Choco Cookie font, I just absolutely cannot stand. It's like for me, it's just like one step away from Comic Sans. And he posted a screenshot of something, and the Choco Cookie font was like his default phone font. And I'm like, how are you using Choco Cookie as your phone font? It's so hard to read. And so yeah, that just became a thing, Choco Cookie. So
That's wild.
uh,
That's
this
wild. I like it. Jay said 6 months, things are getting pretty serious, Major. And then we had Arachnus, the Spider King, Lord of all spiders.
oh yeah, Chris Sabat, man, that voice coming out of that spider is just classic.
Right? Last words not found, applying template. I died like a last words recorded. Dude, Isaac is so sassy.
Man, I miss Battleborn so much. That was just. I keep hoping that Randy Pitchford one time said, "Hey, who would like to see a Battleborn animated show like on Netflix or something? I mean, sign me up.
Yeah.
You know where to
Yeah.
find me."
Step into my office. I'm ready.
If that ever happened, Galt would need his own like musical number, like even a musical episode. So, Major, you would have loved this. For years, back before, when Battleborn was still doing okay, I said, what if there was a musical op where everybody would it was just basically playing through every 12 or all through oh god, I cannot play at the same time. Every 10 times, you play through 10 different ways, and each
Yeah.
time would be a different character singing a song about
Oh,
what was happening. And I keep pushing for a musical DLC to Gearbox for Borderlands, because they have me sing in everything now.
right.
Don't worry, Vault Hunter. We're the ones with the key.
I think it's a good idea. I mean, I think it's a good idea. I
know. Well, yeah,
love it. Ah.
Get warmed up.
Okay.
Anyone else want to try? Feeling good.
Boom, 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 boom. Chef Oscar and Mike and the gang, such a great game. Same, I said, did not deserve the fate it was left with. Yeah. I miss Phoebe. I wish there was a way to like rent servers or something for an offline mode.
Yeah, or it's the just wish there was some genius programmer who loved the game as much and could figure out a
Right.
way to create personal servers for it. So
What did I-
the one of the things I loved about Paladin Mike in Wonderlands is that Paladin Mike is a huge Battleborn reference.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
when you look at Paladin Mike's helmet with the it's totally like a clone soldier. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I was very touched by that. I was, and Kieran's a really good friend, and the fact that he got to play Paladin Mike was just like, bro.
Oh, nice.
So loot tank, loot tank, loot tank. Oh, it's just cash.
Nothing more. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, wait, no, there's the backpack.
Make this quick, yeah?
Oh yeah.
And it's all greens and some whites and one blue. Damn.
I gotta go. I got 2 gold. Oh no, 1 gold. 1 gold. Oh, and it is a shotgun.
Nothing. Come on.
Hey, buddy. Oh, it's the wavy one. Just not always great.
Oh, that's Maya.
Oh yeah, I've tried to take her head off a few times. Maya.
Oh, my ammo's full.
Isn't Oscar Mike in the intro cutscene? He can be seen on the mural fighting the Dragon Lord. He is. I just checked. Nice.
You know, I
Thank
had
you
to
for
go
the
back and
resubscribe, Jackie. Go ahead.
I had to go back and look at that. Thank you for letting me know about that. Posh Moyles? Moyles. Am I saying that right?
That's a good question.
I
Are
hope
we
so.
saying that right? Posh Morals.
Ooh. Gun potty.
Can I post a
Oh,
screenshot? Yeah, go ahead.
there we go.
Try our new private transit pods. Fired up your commute in peace.
Ba-dum-ba-dum-dum. Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-dum. Oh, snap.
Oh, we can't do that yet.
Hmm.
No. Let's see.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Grenades. Nope. Okay.
Okay. Grandma's blue. Hello there, Tinsel B. Thank you for saying hello.
Oh, I hope Tinsel B is still here to say hi.
Right.
They can't stay. Hi, if you're still here. If not, I'm sorry I missed saying hi.
Ultra the shotgunner says, Jim, I just want to say you're amazing as Claptrap.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know, whenever anybody tells me that, I really do appreciate it because that was scary stepping into that role. It's, you know, oof.
I feel you on that, you know. Trying to keep up the brand and Do it justice and bring your own juice to the smoothie. I feel you.
I just wanted to do right by the boy.
Do what?
I just wanted to do right by the boy. He's just like, I like Claptrap. I liked Claptrap before I was Claptrap, so it's like, it's kind of crazy being I always tell people it's like somebody asking you to be new Batman or something.
I like it. Uh, Bats. You know what? That's a good question. If you could be a Batman villain, who would you be?
If I could be a Batman villain,
Yeah, who would you pick?
oh man, golly, there's so many.
Right, he does have a lot. He
I
does have a lot.
I would want to be any of the villains from the 60s TV show because they seem like they have more fun than like the later Batman villains. Because they're all just a bunch of goofballs. I mean, Heath Ledger was a great Joker, but Cesar Romero, I think, was jollier. You know what I mean? It's like
You're talking about really living as this person.
oh, you're talking
That
about
was so
voicing.
thoughtful.
You're talking about voicing a Batman. Villain.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh my god.
But I love your response was the best though.
Oh, I
I want to be the jolly villain.
you know what? I would like to I'd like to be a Lego Batman villain.
Oh, nice.
Because there's what I liked about the Lego Batman movie was again it was fun. It was silly and in a weird way still loyal to the characters. It was done really well like that. It was but yeah, I'd want to be a Lego Batman villain. That's like it's hard to answer a question like that because there are so many things. I'm the kind of person that if I'm going to answer a question, I want to answer it truthfully. And I honestly, there's such a large pantheon of Batman villains. It's hard to just pick one. I think I could do a Mr. Freeze. He'd probably be in the same range as Gordon in One Piece Film Red. He'd probably be somewhere along these lines, in the way he talked, and he's a doctor, so he's very, very smart. So maybe something like that in a mid-Atlantic type accent. Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Good question. Good answer.
All right, everybody, chill.
Man, that to me that voice there that could be Clayface.
Oh wow,
That's what that sounds like to me. Wait, what just happened?
Wait, you know what? You're way ahead of me. I gotta come after you there.
Way ahead. I'm just at the bottom of the thing.
Okay,
you're good. No, we can pause for a second. Oh hey, we just hit 1,900 followers. Hey, all right, thanks everybody. I thought you were Clayface Major, but you're right. I didn't even think about what my answer to that question would be though. Batman villains. Wow. I mean, Clayface was probably the first one I thought of. So, ooh, not a Riddler for you? Maybe a Riddler for me. I would want to do a Riddler that is methodical, though. That is not goofy, not like Mark Hamill, you know. Wait, I said he did a Riddler, right?
Mark Hamill was the Joker.
I know he was the Joker, but I thought he did the Riddler one time in something.
Did he?
No, it's a different character. It's not the Riddler. It's some DC It's some Marvel character, not a DC. I'm confused. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
But that's my option. Or Poison Ivy. I want them to make Poison Ivy a guy, and I'd be Poison Ivy.
You're finished.
But let's go back here. Shooty
To
time.
unleash this power.
I love those guns. I'm a big TDR fan.
Oh yeah.
I've always liked TDR.
Jackie says, "Did you start Claptrap in BL3?" The answer is yes, right?
Technically, I started Claptrap when they did Borderlands 2 VR. They had some new VR lines for the tutorial about how to use the move controllers with the headset. So I had to match David as closely as possible. When Fight for Sanctuary came out, they Joel, the director, he said, don't try to match him as closely now. Try to loosen it up a bit. Like, be half yourself and your delivery, and don't try to mimic him as much. And then by the time we got to Borderlands 3, they said, don't worry about trying to mimic David now. Just be Claptrap. And it was kind of like we tried to make that transition from BL2 VR to Fight for Sanctuary, then to Borderlands 3. And then technically I was Claptrap in Fortnite as well. So the Claptrap back bling. Yes. That was fun. I could say that, I was in a game with John Wick.
I love that of all the references, that's the one you pick. John Wick.
Yeah, well, it's somebody when they added Isaac Clarke to Fortnite for oh, hey, I'm gonna take that head. When they added Isaac Clarke from Dead Space to Fortnite, I said I would be so happy if somebody could show me a picture of get a screenshot of Isaac wearing Claptrap on his back, and somebody did, and I was just tickled. It was great.
That's really cool.
Easy.
It's like Fortnite for character crossovers, simply due to all the licensing deals they have. It's surpassed Smash Brothers as having so many different characters in one game. It's weird.
Of course. I feel like that game has so many characters that you're not even sure what the game is about,
Yeah.
I mean, based on the characters you can pick, because that doesn't really matter, right? It's just about what you want to play with.
Yeah.
Or who you want to be.
Maya, you're following me. Why are you doing that?
Cesar Romero inspired Jack Nicholson. Indeed. The Ice Age. I thought you were Clayface. How about Harley Quinn? I reckon you'd make an interesting scarecrow with the voice you have, Major. Ooh. Yes, I like that. I like it a lot.
Take the fight to them.
Mark Hamill, I think, also was the trickster. Thank you, Clever Car Pun. I knew that I was wrong, but I knew I was right. The trickster, I remember. Now, is that DC? Was he DC or Marvel? Because I thought he was a Marvel villain. The trickster.
I just thought of another Batman villain that I would love to play.
Do it. Tell me.
Mr. Mxyzptlk.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Mxyzptlk. The only way you can get rid of him is by tricking him into saying his own name backwards.
Oh, shoot.
He was one of those villains that was like primarily like on the Super Friends because he was such a goofy villain.
That sounds pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. He was like an evil Lucky the Lucky Charms type character. He was like a little guy, if memory serves.
DC as well. Fortnite has everyone. Major always finding a way to bash Fortnite, aren't I though?
I just crashed. You're gonna have to reinvite me.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Let me load back in.
Into the boss battle too? Or the basilica. Oh wait. That is weird. It says you're still here.
Lilith, we're in.
Oh.
Looks
Y'all
like
see he's
we're
like falling through my screen.
Awesome.
That's crazy.
Okay. Let's see. I wonder if I can join back in, or you
Yeah.
might have to send me another invite. Yeah.
I got you. I got you.
Claptrap's dancing across my screen.
Do, 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 do. DC as well, thank you. Sometimes characters have the same name. Yeah, you're right. A villain more associated with the Flash. You better get me right. Teach me the things. Good call. That dude is hilarious. You ever watch the Brave and the Bold cartoon? Yes. Yes. He's usually harassing Superman. After more than 6 months, I'm starting to know you, Major. How dare you? That's dangerous. If you two could make a Battleborn 2, what would you guys like to change? Sorry about all the Battleborn questions.
Offline play.
You guys did an awesome job. Thanks. Offline play for sure.
Thank you.
I mean, man, it's been so long since I played it to think about changes other than there being a Battleborn 2.
That's another thing that would be you want me to literally stop paying attention to the game, then ask me about Battleborn and what I would love to see in another version of it. Golly, I would just like there to be another Battleborn. I loved the character because, and Major, I don't know if you found it the same way, because Aaron was writing the story, he built a lot of Galt, I'm assuming, around your performance as well, because he flat out told everybody that the way we performed the characters, they started helping him solidify who they were in his head. And it was great because we were all cast when they were just doing the multiplayer, that sometimes like Isaac started out a completely different character when they were just doing the multiplayer callouts, and then I think our Battleborn characters, it's something that really it was so collaborative because it came from both us and Aaron and then Sam and everybody who worked on that game, everybody in the narrative team. It was really an experience that I hope I have the chance to do something like that again in the future.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. Honestly, it felt too early in my life for me to be having such a immersive experience of I'm creating this character, but like you just said, I didn't expect for my first big video game to where I was narrating, giving you the tutorial and whatnot. There were days where we would do a session and there was some ad-libbing that would happen. I would crack some jokes about, Scorpion because of my my hook and things like that. But then the next day we would come back, or the next week we would come back and they would say, "Oh, Major, we animated what you said." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And they're like, "That joke that you made, look." And then they would show me the animation of now he's physically doing the thing that the joke I came up with. I was like, oh. I was like, oh, okay, that's wild.
It was crazy. It was.
It was.
Man.
Look at these names. Petition for BB2 starting today. Let's do it.
Battle harder.
Yes. Battle Part 2. Battle harder. A lot of
at,
his influence the characters a
yeah,
lot. Yeah.
at least again, a musical op. God, I would have loved that. I would have loved it.
Right. I mean, we may need to just write it ourselves just to get it
Yeah,
out of our system,
yeah.
and then
I
see how he feels about it. How the boss man. Oh, I just went in. Let's do this. Kia.
I have a fun bit of Martha Harms trivia after this whole scene. Well, everybody knows what happens.
Right.
So, the
I
day.
almost asked her to join us tonight. Actually.
Oh, that would have been great. I
The creature the Iridian sealed inside
in a weird like 6 degrees of separation type of thing. So my brother
put the key in that
uh uh stage actor, he's that type of thing. And he lived in New York for a while, and his and one of his roommates is also an actor. And then completely by chance, this former roommate of my brother's, who like was lifelong friends with him, was in like the same, like, knows Martha in New York, and it was just again very small world.
Yeah.
But anyway, about this, what I was going to say is that when the trailer came out for the launch trailer came out for Borderlands 3, Martha tweeted, she said, "This trailer killed me. It absolutely slayed me."
How dare you?
I know. And I messaged her and I said, "You sly dog."
Right.
That's very cheeky.
Cheeky.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I have to tell you said that. That's amazing. Posh Moyles, thank you so much. I see you gifting 10 subs to the community. We are so grateful for your generosity here at I Played Major. And we are glad that we can bring you that good old fashioned nostalgia, because there is nothing like it. And I tell you right now, it fuels my entire career. So everything that is good in my life comes from someone finding high value in nostalgia. So I really do appreciate you. Thank you for that. Thank you for being our family. That is too funny. That Martha, she's clever.
Oh yeah, she's great.
It still kills me every time I hear her voice on those chocolate commercials. She's the voice of Lindt chocolate. Those little,
Really?
the little balls of chocolate that come in the bag.
Oh
They
my
come in the
gosh.
wrappers. They come in the bag. All that wasted paper. Yeah,
I
it's just so funny.
It's like, I remember my wife and I were driving we were driving somewhere, and I hear this Texas Lottery commercial come on, and I'm like, "That's Marcus." And she's like, "Who?" I said, "It's Marcus Malden. It's a Brick." And she's like, "Who?" I said, "Brick from another voice actor."
It's a beautiful thing.
So, Major, when you first played this, did you? I made it a point to, if I didn't ask who voiced what, I was going through the game trying to guess who was who.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more fun that way.
And then, gosh, Rico with the pizza, with the burger delivery guy, it was like he was just instantly recognizable. Where the Oh my gosh.
Boom, boom, boom. Good old Rico.
Man, NPC revives were very helpful with in this game.
Oh, yes. Oh, that sidestep, that was crazy. How he just like danced over here.
He wanted to say hi.
Right? It looked like he was sauntering up to offer to buy me a drink. Hey, pretty lady.
Oh,
You come around here often.
I keep forgetting to send out Iron Bear.
I'm dying, Maya, help me.
Oh, not that many people. I actually recorded NPC revive lines for Claptrap, but I think they ended up deciding that Claptrap would never be brave enough to run out into battle and revive anybody, which is why he no longer well, he never did. He never became an NPC reviver, if that's
That's so
even a
sad.
word. I ad-libbed a Battleboard reference in there too.
Of course.
You believe in yourself now. That makes this time different.
Oh, that's so sad.
You're not a vault hunter yet. There's a lot more to it than running. Right, yeah, totally.
Oh my
It's,
goodness.
uh,
You should go
that's
try.
a classic Oscar Mike line, one of my favorites.
With my apprentice.
This time it's
Time to get
different.
my well-earned reward.
Zori Prime, thanks for the sub. Much love. Dude, you guys mean a hell of a lot to us. The work you did. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Morbid Child. Morbid Child's a regular here. I might have summoned the Horde. Excellent.
Oh boy.
I thirst for battle. Summon the Horde.
Can you hear me?
Jim, that's comedy gold.
I'm simply testing.
I do come around here often. That's such a Claptrap thing. At least Claptrap was lucky enough to be a playable character.
True.
Claptrap's too busy hanging out in some trash. Wait, what?
I'm just gonna go hang out in some trash.
Oh no. That's too funny.
Resonate with me.
I'm just gonna go.
Fascinating. This vault is linked by an ancient energy conduit to a second vault.
Boom, boom, boom,
Those
boom,
coordinates
boom.
look like Eden 6. Good work, Vault Hunter. We have our destination.
Just listen to that. I just keep imagining Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. It's gonna be
crazy. It's gonna be just so strange. Yeah.
Do we have a release date on that? Like,
no clue.
I know they had to change directors.
That was just for reshoots, though, wasn't it?
But I mean,
I guess what are they reshooting? Who knows?
How much reshooting are we shooting?
Yeah.
That's the question.
That is beyond my realm of expertise, movie making.
Same. I mean, not for long, but right now, yes. Claptrap would go. You doing okay? While coming back from a boss on the brink of a fight from your life, knowing fully well what went down. You all right? You look terrible.
I'm gonna pull out another Battleborn thing that I loved. One of my favorite kill lines ever. It's Clifford Chapin as Toby. Hey, is he okay? Hey, is your friend okay? Whenever you would kill somebody on the other team.
Let's talk about these cutscenes and how the player disappears in all of them.
Oh, that's true.
That I don't understand. Like, I feel like we would be able to react in these situations, and they would go a little differently, you know.
You said I could be a vault hunter like you. You promised.
She's got her whole goth thing going on.
Yeah. Man, when the director's cut came out, and it was just like, I remember Sam going, yeah, see how much everybody loved that? It's just, I always wonder, like, I wonder what happened there, but he was a lot of the narrative team were so happy that they got to show Maya's funeral, because there was, I think, cutting that, it really, had they left that in there, people would have understood Ava as a character more.
Right.
And I'm hoping in the future, they give her some slack, knowing, like, if they can mentally place that funeral in their minds where it's supposed to go, and they'll go, okay, Ava's not that bad. She's a 15-year-old kid who is so racked with guilt. She feels the guilt for, she feels responsible for Maya's death. So what a lot of 15-year-old kid, already a rebellious kid, she's projecting that onto like everybody else except her own self, and it's
Exactly.
you can see where that anger comes from, but it's because she can't face herself, so she blames, it's Lilith's fault, it's everybody else's fault, but then when deep down she feels it's her own. So
Agreed.
yeah.
Poor gal. Yeah, she's far from a fan fave, but she does have potential. Put her down.
Oh gosh, I remember one of the descriptions when the auditions for Troy went out was, think Logan Paul, but likes to kill people.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, that was like because they were looking for that kind of very kind of that kind of overconfident YouTuber personality, and just with the ability to kill people with this, by touching them. And I thought, that's yikes.
Yeah, sounds about right, Jakey. That's a cool arm he has, though.
Yeah.
Pretty
I think
cool.
the background lore for them were they were conjoined twins, which is the reason why they were joined at the shoulder, which is why he does not have a right arm. And because he was joined at her left shoulder, which is the siren arm, it's the reason why he also has siren powers.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if that made it into final lore, but I remember, golly, back in the Battleborn days when they had some of the concept art hanging up on the walls, I remember seeing an image of them when they were still like conjoined.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I needed to see that for sure. Yeah, this girl just lost her only family. Like, of course she's not going to handle it well.
We're not safe here. Come with me.
We gotta go back to the sanctuary. All right. Sanctuary. That is cool. I would have loved Typhon to say that. Or something, at least allude to how he could use the powers himself, and but I don't know. I would have probably made this story happen a little differently when it came to. I would have had her use him instead of him use her. When in the moment where we get to him and he's trying to use her as a battery or whatever. I think I would have been more intrigued if her powers grew and he became a puppet almost. you know, based on their previous mental connection or that connection. And so somehow because she was fully formed and he wasn't. Oh, this is starting to sound bad now that I'm saying it out loud. Um, but because of that, she could kind of control,
I
you know,
yeah, I see what you mean.
him in a way.
It's interesting. I wonder. I would love to see like early like story drafts, like how far, like see how things changed as they went, as things went along.
Right.
It'd be really cool to see.
Thank you, Morbid Child. I like you too.
Sorry, Vault Hunter. There was nothing you could do. Thanks for getting Ava back safe.
Yeah, it made no sense that she seemed like the stronger personality. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. And I'm thinking like if he was,
Lilith,
so he just kind of messed up by trying to be stronger than her. Like
fine, I'll say
he
something.
just didn't make wise
I knew
choices.
Maya when she was alive. I
We don't
preferred
get
her
enough
that way.
Typhon, yeah.
That
Or he
well,
was so good of a
that was
character. I wanted
wrong,
some
and
more.
that's what it
Yeah,
is.
I also think it would have been
We'll
better if
do
Typhon didn't
what's
die.
right to honor her
Yeah.
memory the best we
You
can.
know, if he wasn't an
I
idiot
swore
and tried to
to protect
sacrifice
her
himself,
right.
it's like, bro, are you the one person that doesn't understand your daughter's powers?
Okay,
Because
but
if you would have told us the plan,
I know
you know, we would, any one of us would have been like, you know what, Typhon?
scientist, and
I don't think
the ship is
I don't think
dangerous.
you've been around her since she's left here.
That's very important
That
to
is
me.
probably not the best
I'm uploading space to
plan
refunctioning until you
because
get
she's
back.
going to suck it up like a battery and she's gonna spit you out
Maya
like
wasn't just a
you've been
transport agent.
recycled, and
Resolve
it's just not gonna
was
go well.
family.
It's not gonna
We
go
can't
well.
lose sight of our mission. We're
Ooh.
going to open the
Figure it
vault.
out, Lilith. She
And
is
you
charging
know
her all the way up.
I'll take you back to your ship.
She's so mad. Lilith, fix all of it right
I
now.
will say, Maya's
Oh,
dead because you wanted to open the vaults. We should be hunting down the culprits so
I gotta say,
they pay for what they did.
um, Elisa's performance as Tyrene is really good because the character is always on. She's always in her
Stories were about you.
essentially her YouTuber mode, her Echocaster mode. But the when she is confronting
I don't know about
Typhon at the very end,
figure it
uh-huh.
out,
and
Lilith, before you get someone
um,
else killed.
I can't remember the line, but she yells it at him, and there is
All
an
right, Lilith.
anguish and a hurt
Get ready for the
in
jump.
that line when she says it that is just beautiful because it's the first time you see the actual person inside that character
Yes. Yeah, yeah,
underneath
yeah.
underneath the bravado of the on-camera personality, and it was God, it was such a good read of that line. And I wish I knew it. I can't remember what it was, but I mean, everybody who's played this, at that very end where she's just like screaming at him, and she just like lets all of that out, and it's just it's painful to hear her say it. It's so good.
Right.
Vault
I
Hunter,
feel you on that because
we need to set a
up
course.
until then, she makes it clear that killing is not a big deal and that it means nothing. And then when it comes to him, she announces the the emotional status. She's like, "Say, this is all your fault." Here we go. Beautiful. Which man, yeah, I just feel like we could have gotten a little more depth from the twins. You know, they had I really like the concept of them, you know, and I feel like they really speak to the times that we're in. Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
probably made them a good choice for that, and so that I think the what they symbolize will makes it for good replay value. But the depth of the story, I've watched a couple of people do full videos on YouTube about about what the story could have or they'd like to see and all that stuff, and
yeah.
gets pretty in depth. Like what, just like something Jackie just said here. She said, "The psychology of Borderlands. Count me in. I can use my newly acquired bachelor's degree." If there's one thing we learned, parenting in Borderlands is, yeah. You're either dead, gonna die, or gonna become a psychopath. Petition to make Jim a permanent part of Brick of Clay because you bring such an amazing addition and very intelligent and educated opinions. What are you saying about me?
Looks like the COV are already on Eden 6.
I maybe they're saying uh
No, don't defend her. Don't defend her.
I'm complimenting your intelligent discussion and opinions.
Um, well, look, we would love to have you as a regular on here.
I would love that. I don't know how regular I could be. I but I would, yeah, Major, anytime you want me to hop on, I will lug all my stuff down here. My hastily thrown together living room streaming setup with my
Now,
laptop and my D&D camera and my
I
IKEA
don't
this
want
IKEA chair.
I don't want you to have to put that much effort into it.
No, no, seriously, I would love to do this. It's yeah.
Well, great. Maybe we can have a standing monthly appointment.
So, whenever seriously, it's like you ever need a guest, let me know and I'll hop on with y'all.
I love that. Morbichon says, "Oh, hang on, let me grab a slice of cheesecake before we go diving into deep lore and psychology of Pandora." She's like, "I am more than ready for this." Uh-oh, looks like we're going to my hometown. Navigate
Oh,
to Eden 6. Let's get it.
I got to answer the question. My D&D camera. So,
Yeah.
I during Battleborn, I started playing Dungeons and Dragons with Dante Silva, one of the writers of Battleborn and Borderlands 3 and Wonderlands. He is when your DM is a video game writer, your sessions are freaking amazing.
That's amazing.
But yeah, so during the pandemic we played D&D. So I got a camera. I had like one of those. My old camera was like one of those maximum resolution of 240 by whatever, and like really terrible. So I got a nicer camera. So yeah, my D&D camera that I am. And now that people from Gearbox, they can work remotely and they fly in every so often. But he and his fiance, they moved to Colorado, and so we play D&D every Sunday over the internet now on Discord. So yeah,
On
my
Discord, you
my
say?
D&D camera. Yep.
Nice. That's so cool. And I I'm not gonna say that I feel like I've been missing out on something because I don't know that I've been in a place in my life before now where I would even have the mental capacity to keep up. But I'm discovering that lots of my cohorts or colleagues or peers or whatever you want to call it play Dungeons and Dragons.
It's fun.
And yeah, and a lot of them since the pandemic have been playing it via Zoom or via, like you said, Discord or something. And I'm like, this sounds kind of fun.
It
Yeah.
is. It's
And, I don't know. I think it might be something I could get into.
yeah. It's
I talked about last stream with Bill Butts, and the way they described it, I was like, oh yeah, this seems like my kind of thing.
Bill plays D&D.
So yeah, and so does Anthony. Anthony was on here too.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And they both play, I think, in different groups. And so they were talking about theirs, and I was sitting there feeling left out. I was like, oh, okay. I like it.
I'm sure there's a game for you somewhere waiting. David Wald.
up in my family's lodge. Supplies are running low and we're surrounded. I need your help.
Supplies are running low. We're surrounded.
Wainwright is basically David's natural accent, just exaggerated. This that kind of Texasy sound, and an octave lower. He's just great.
Supplies are
Ah,
low. Posh said, Jackie, get out of here. As long as the game is not God of War. How dare you? We're streaming it tomorrow. Posh said, you guys ever work closely with Jason Douglas, Krieg, or Chair Gage? Have you worked with either of them? I have. I told my embarrassing Jason Douglas story.
Those craven zealots.
But no, I haven't worked with him.
yeah, it's weird because we very rarely work simultaneously together in anything unless it's like unless we're doing like a Walla session. That's where everybody groups together and you record students in a classroom like 3 or 4 times to make 4 people sound like a full classroom of people. Because we're always, recording separately for like anime and games and stuff. But my very first convention, Jeremy was also a guest, so that was cool. But I and Jason, I think I've like seen him in the halls at Crunchyroll like before, but I've never worked with them specifically.
Yeah. Same. I think her impression of my voice is so good. It really makes me laugh.
Is that from the detective missions? Or does Jeremy like straight up do like an impression of you?
Yeah, no, she straight up does an impression of me. It's on one of the it's on does she? Am I misremembering? She comments on my voice, but I thought she also did an impression of it. And I thought it was one of the echo logs.
Oh.
That you find, and I think it's an echolog you find
is it in Guns, Love, and Tentacles?
Yes.
Oh gosh, there's so many.
Yeah, it's in that, and it talks about, and it's the only mention of Clay in there. And I was genuinely disappointed that he didn't get invited to the wedding.
Oh,
I know it was last minute, but I was like, of all the people who should be at the wedding, I should have been the flower girl.
Maybe it was a budgetary thing. You never know.
Yeah, it always is.
I'm glad Clay came back for the Ava mysteries though.
Oh yeah,
mysteriously.
Yeah, my cat was happy too. I know, Bubba.
You'll find the lodge at the peak. We'll fight these devils off best we can, but I suggest you hurry.
I'm trying to see if I can see your cat on the stream.
No,
okay.
I'd have to pick him up. He's sitting at my feet, yelling at me.
As long as I can hold a Jacob shotgun
You're right,
in my
Bubba.
hand, I ain't handing over Eden 6 without a fight. Come at me, you
Good.
bastards.
Oh, come on now. It's so loud. Sir.
Wow. That's a loud boy.
You know what's funny is that he's so vocal until I'm recording. It's like he knows. It's like when I walk into the closet to record something, he's dead silent until I come out. He's so respectful in that sense. I've never once heard him on an audition. Never has he interrupted like a session that I've done at home, like 2-3 hours, don't hear him. But as soon as I'm like, all right, I'm done, he's like, right back to yelling at me.
That is a smart, well-behaved cat. I wish I
It's so funny.
mine usually sleep during the day, so
Okay.
they but I have had somebody paw at my office door during a session before, and it's like, stop.
Look, and now he's gone. Where'd he go?
Vault Hunter, you just saved my damn life, and I am in your debt.
That was fast. Disappeared on me.
Oh.
My name is Wainwright Jacobs, but I'm
What the
afraid
cat doing? Okay, he chilling on it. Oh, hi, kitty. You wondering when you're gonna feed him? Oh, he's always wondering that. You know, it's funny. He has times when he gets fed, but still, like, just when he feels like it. If I stand up and move in the direction of the kitchen, he sprints to the kitchen.
Is it? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Is it the cat thing where the cat's like just, and then when you move, they're just like, okay, I'm going. They just
He sprints to the kitchen. He looks at me, looks at his food, and then he looks. He's like, "Oh, I already have food." But then he looks at me again. He's like, "Okay, I'm gonna start eating it." And I'm like, "Okay, man." It's like he thought he didn't have any, so he had to run in there so he can make sure to tell me to get it. And then he looks down. He's like, "Oh, this bowl is still full because I didn't eat any last time I ran in here and looked at you crazy." And I was like, "You're right." Goes, okay.
Do you have to trick your cats? Like if one of our cats, bowl's got food in it. That's old food.
Right.
It's like that's the food that I put in there this morning. So I'll scoop some up and then just kind of when he's not looking, I'll pour it in there. Oh, new food, awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the sound of the food going into the bowl. The new food.
And eat it fervently as if it's the first time he's ever tasted it. And I'm like, what?
Yep.
It's like, this is what you didn't eat from 3 hours ago, man. And I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Sometimes I think he's really smart, and then sometimes I'm like, I don't know, bro. He probably thinks that about me too.
Cats are like, I get food, I get pats. They empty my litter box. They're okay.
They can stay. Thank you, Posh. He says, I got a scoop, but I want to thank you all again for the stream. I hope everyone has a lovely time. Stay smooth, operators. Much love. Oh, look, we got a raid coming in. We got a raid coming in. We got a raid. Let me drop
you, Posh.
the beat. What's good? What's good? What's good with it? We got a raid coming through. We got a raid coming through. We got a raid. Murder raid. 6 Crow. 6 Crow. Ha 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 ha. Thank you so much. Welcome, folks. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to I Play Major, where I'm a major player. I also happen to be a player named Major, looking to be a major part of your day in a major way. We are here today with Brick of Clay, and our special guest is Jim Foronda, aka the voice of Claptrap. Holla if you hear him. Hi, what's good? Welcome, 6 Crow. Thank you for bringing your people to us. What were you doing today, man? Hope you had a good stream. Suffering for success. Oh my gosh. Sounds like the title of my memoirs. Thank you for the follow, friend. Bro's rapping the greeting. I love it here. Hey, Appreciate y'all. We are this stream, folks. I am a voice actor, Broadway actor, singer, and all of the above. Oh, I guess I'm a director now too. I do a few things, and there is my cat. Hey man, I'm doing my intro. Chill. Good grief. Okay. Yeah, and here, this is the Brick of Clay, and this is where we hang out with our friends from the Borderlands community, and we talk about life and being a badass in life and all of that stuff. That's all flipped on its head, but you get it, you love it, and you also love the voice. So welcome to hang out with us. Six Cross says a very short stream working on a Zane, some GTD, and some quick MTD. Wait, what are those things? I'm supposed to know them. Welcome, Raiders.
Acronyms.
We're going to meet. Oh, look at, we're going to meet Marcus. We're going to meet Meat Slab. Shall we go?
Yes, let's go. I'm leaving my
We were doing a lot of
house cleaning.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. It's it's a necessity. It is necessary. Which one is it? Oh wait, I need to press this button. Boom, 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 boom. Why can't oh, I already own these. Oh, so we might as well sell them. Sell. Oh, but they're not worth nothing. What do you know? Wait. Are you like Clay? Like way too cool to be real, Clay. Smooth operator. What's good, Vault Hunter?
Clay is the only character who could be as cool as Major. That's just how it is.
I appreciate you. Jesus, guys, I get it. This is why raids are the greatest feature. I love it. Yes, friend, it is I. Yes, and we do this regularly. A couple times a month, we come on here with a voice actor from the Borderlands series. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Let's do it. Usually is myself and Mr. Marcus M. Malden, aka the voice of Brick, which is how you got the whole, BOC. And today, Jim is here, but we also have already getting votes for him to be a regular guest host.
I am so inexperienced at any sort of stream play. You all missed me completely, like not able to hold a normal conversation because I'm trying to play while talking. I can't. My brain cannot
glitch out a little bit. He did a little bit of glitching, but it wasn't too bad though. Not enough that you want to, want your money back. You just kind of. Why can't we go through here? This happens to me every time.
Yeah, I think she's got to finish talking, or there we go. Yeah, she has to finish the. You have to wait for the audio cinema.
Look at that, being impatient, and I can't drive. Oh, we got it.
Yeah, the Omni wheels. Yeah, that's my favorite addition to this vehicle because it makes it so much easier to control.
Right. Agreed. Power boost. Boom, 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 boom. The anvil.
Oh, I forgot we're going in here. We're traveling.
And Clappy VA, is this Fanboy. Hey, fanboy away, friend. Appreciate that. Yeah, we also have some other friends. Up on I Played Major on YouTube. We have some more streams with other voice actors from the game. We got Mose, aka Miss Marissa Linty. We have Miss Lady Aurelia Hammerlock, aka Ganesha Thompson. And in the future, we're having Miss Danny Chambers. I can't remember her character off the top of my head, to be honest. Brina Palencia will join us. She is the voice of Moxie. I have talked to Stephanie, Miss Young, who is the voice of. Oh, all I can remember is her One Piece character right now. Sorry, because I've been watching One Piece. That's my bad. So I don't want to say the wrong thing, but she's Nico Robin on One Piece.
Danny is great. Danny and Marcus, the three of us, we were at oh gosh, it was a convention. It was a first year convention in Corpus Christi, and that was a good time. That was fun. Oh shoot! Hold on, I'll get you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I think I used an exploding gun too close to a wall. Oh yeah. Too many cool people. Who else is a friend? Miss Martha Harms, aka the voice of Maya. She hangs out with us a lot. And I'm also going to do a One Piece stream as well. We have lots of mutual friends who are all on One Piece. Jim, who do you voice on One Piece?
Oh gosh, where do I start?
See, there you go. Now let's talk animes. Now we're going to talk about what animes we're all on. Okay.
All right. So the first major character I played in One Piece was Vanderdecken in the Fishman Island arc. With Larry Brantley as Horty Jones, right? Then, gosh, I was Barriette in the Animal Island where they're on the giant elephant, the little monkey, the bell ringing monkey that had like the dandy spats in his yellow coat and his big stripy hat. And then most recently, I was Gordon in One Piece film Red, Uta's adopted father. So yeah, that's
God, you're so good.
Well, thank you. One Piece is the gift for character actors that just keeps on giving, because if Mike called me in, I need you to be this giant slug wave thing. And then, Anthony calls me in, can you be this shark boy? Like it's eaten by Big Mom eventually. It's just One Piece is just fun. It's here's a weird thing. What does it sound like? And then you just have at it.
Right. I start with the size. I'm like, show me. Then I'm like, okay, how tall is this thing? Okay. I don't know why I always ask that, but how big is this guy? Okay. Suffering for success, don't worry. There are so many One Piece characters. Jim probably forgot 3 that he voiced, so don't even worry about it. There's so many. I voiced 2 on that show. I voiced Yoroge, the captain of the Mad Monk Pirates, and I'm also the voice of Queen, who is one of the 3 calamities. And he's also a mad scientist. So both my characters are mad, a mad monk and a mad scientist.
And Queen sings, though.
Queen sings, baby.
Queen sings.
Zoom in. Queen is funky, baby. Yeah. So, and I'm right now. We're in the Wayno arc. So Queen is living his best life. I've been in the booth for Queen more than I have any other character in my life so far. So that's exciting. Well, maybe as much as Battleborn. Now that I think about it, of course, let's rip the Band-Aid off one more time. Yay!
Didn't they? Your commercial was on during the NBA playoffs for Battleborn. Remember that?
Oh my gosh, yes, yeah, not too shabby. But yeah, so current Wayno arc, loving that character. Look at this guy. Hey, Marcus. Hey, cutie. What is this weapon I'm using? Oh, my fourth slot is open. So I said all that because One Piece has games, and I want to do this too. Or we play One Piece and have the friends. The most recent game is one player though, so I have to go back a game. I think there's one that's released in 2015 that is 2-player. But I mean, you went. That's only for the people who prefer that, not like you who is an actual Borderlands player. Then it's not an issue. Let's see. Oh god, dude, I've watched. Okay, yeah, but dude, he's Claptrap, right? I gotta respect it. Claptrap's jokes are half the reason I have viewers. Ooh, I love that. And your clay, man, you're way too cool. Thank you, friend. But I like that what you said about Claptrap. You said Claptrap is the reason. The reason people think I'm cool is because of Claptrap. Now that is powerful.
That's
Fury Potato, don't you die on me.
I'm
I'm on my way. No.
That was close. I'm just gonna shoot.
Oh
no!
Too close. Rick, what are you doing? Be useful. Oh, I'm so disappointed in you, Brick. I'm gonna hurt. I'm punching your chest, your big muscles. You didn't help him. Pirate Warriors 4 is pretty good and multiplayer. Oh, are you talking about One Piece? Must be. Are you back yet? There, you're back.
I'm back. Yeah. Are we still fighting? It seemed very peaceful now. I was just going to see if there are any better. It's weird going through like an earlier playthrough because I'm so used to just looking for orange. You know what I mean? Looking for orange in numbers, but then going back to like individual weapons when you're building a character up again, I forgot what that was like.
Right. I feel you on that. Yeah, what you just said is when I first started watching people play this online, I was like, oh, I'm feeling intimidated because the way they play it is so different. Just speed through every moment and know exactly what they're looking for every time. And the story kind of became obsolete. And I realized I was like, well, my draw to this is the fact that I know the people telling the story. So I was like, I don't have to kick myself too much about not being able to explain all of my builds and speed runs being such and such. I'm not worried about that. But there is a game. This is a random thought, but there is one game that I could speed run probably with my eyes closed. And it is Deadpool.
What?
I know. Did you ever play?
Was that PS2 Deadpool?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that was.
Was it
Huh.
P1 PS2?
Was
Was
it
it
PS2 or
PS3?
was it PS3? Oh yeah, it was PS3 Xbox. That's what it was. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah, yeah. But I got to a point where I knew that game so well that because I was playing it through on the hardest level over and over again. And I remember I wanted to show a friend the game, and I was just short on time, and so I just put it on um, easy and did a speed run. And she was like, "It looks like you made the game, like the way that you're going through it." It's like every villain that's going to come around every corner. It's like you put the villain there, and I was like, "Well, I have spent enough hours on this game that I do know it backwards and forwards." But I realized I wouldn't do that with every game. For some reason, I was obsessed with that game.
No, I'm playing. It's a like a mystery dungeon type game right now. Void Terrarium 2, which is the sequel to Void
Oh
Terrarium
yeah.
1, which is also, and that's just a game that I am going to unlock every possible craftable item, and I've spent an embarrassing amount of time in that game already.
I like it. I support it.
Those weapons are
I
terrible. I'm not
clearly
grabbing those.
recognize your voice, sir. Have you asked me to look at the I recognize your voice. Have you asked me to look at the rogue site? I don't know why that's so funny, but so I think I play on a gaming rig, a video game truck in Times Square, and I talk about it in my song. It's called Pixel Reboot, and he has a friend who is another streamer named Widescreen John, and Widescreen John. These two people are both really into Warframe, like partnered with Warframe and have been playing. Have you ever played that game, Jim?
Me? No, but the people in my normal Borderlands play party, some of them have played Warframe. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so it's a free to play Canadian based game. It's been around since I want to say like 2008, and it's this huge world, huge following. But Widescreen John 3D prints weapons from this game, giant weapons from this game, and they're realistic to size of the game itself.
That's cool.
But I'm hoping that I can get on his list. And mind you, it's just because he's the only person I know who 3D prints things so large. But I want a 3D printed version. I promise the story is ending of the rogue site.
Do it.
Right? Right? I really think that my nerd life would be just a little bit brighter if I owned a 3D printed version of the rogue site. And I think I don't know how much it would cost me to make them, but if I could have more than one, I would definitely, sell it or auction it off or whatever, so that it could help someone else. So that's my story. I hope you support my idea.
No, that's a
said
freaking
do
amazing idea.
Because I do have some weapons. I don't have a lot because I'm not sure. Oh, you thought you were just gonna sneak up on me, Mr. Psycho? Because I don't have quite the setup I think I want yet. But why am I dying? Help me. This man is sitting right in front of me watching me die. There we go.
He's too busy giving a cutscene speech.
Too busy monologuing.
What?
Why does that keep happening?
That was the
it's my gun.
The brain gun turret exploded like right in your back.
Gotcha. Look at some of these weapons. I have Wolverine claws. If you look at the camera, my ashy hand. Jim,
Oh,
look.
I think I. Oh, what? I can see. Oh, wait, that's me. That's me in front of you. In the. No, I'm actually just like straight up looking at your hands.
I mean,
Very sharp.
I mean, the other screen.
Well, no, I'm looking at your screen right there.
Oh, like
I'm looking down at your view on
oh,
the stream play, but then I'm looking at myself looking at your hands.
I got
It's like Inception.
it is handception.
I think I
And
unlocked some
I also
cosmetics. I
have
gotta.
the God of War uh Blades of Chaos. The blades. And I want to like put them up and stuff. Wolverine calls are so cool, right? Marcus monologuing, he would never. We're good, Six Crow. How you doing? Kronk money. Kronk money. Yeah. Do, do, do.
Move and you die. I will now read the crimes of the condemned. You kidnapped my... You moved. Whatever.
Tiny Tina. Probably everyone's very fave.
You know, it's crazy. It's just.
We doing this thing or what?
It's like you look at her and you think,
Okay, look.
Aloy?
They're keeping Hammy locks and necks.
Ashley's just really good.
Right.
The new Horizon DLC came out, and I was watching this thing on the cloud, like the advanced cloud rendering, the volumetric cloud rendering, and it's just wow, those are some pretty clouds. And you can fly through them.
Delightful clouds.
Hey, there's a legendary Amara. Here, I'm just gonna buy it and drop it for you.
All right. Drop it.
Okay. Can I use that? No. Okay. Class mod. God, class mod. The term is class mod. That's what I was trying to say.
Bomb inside another bomb. Done so. Oh, no,
There you go.
Oh, snap.
I don't know if that'll work with your build, but it's orange and it's sparkly and it's for Amara.
Yeah, the closer we are to danger, the further we are from harm. Jacobs. Why not? Let's see. No, I'm not a Vladoff person. Let's go get some pizza tappings. Do.
Wait a minute. Was it?
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah, we need to get all the Typhon logs before we can open those. I forgot.
Right. I'm like, man, all right, Typhon. All right.
Okay, most disappointing thing. I found all the Typhon logs. I'm gonna go to this locker, and it's full of blues and purples. I'm glad I sought all those logs out.
All that work for nothing.
And people are like, ooh, is this a pizza? Splendid. Now scurry on. I can't be tipping.
Do 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 do. Okay.
Not now! Reloading!
So I play with Zane so much that I forget as other characters that I can throw grenades.
Barely worth the sweat.
Die is easy. Let me show you.
It's funny. Something similar in Wonderlands. I do uh the spell sword is my base class in that, and I always just go double cast. And I honestly could not tell you what your other hand normally does in that game because I don't I honestly don't remember, and I don't know now that I think about it because it's just I'm double spells.
Boom. Wait, in what game? I'm sorry.
Wonderlands.
Tiny Tina. Yeah.
Yeah. Did I say Wonderlands? I can.
Yeah, you did. I just that part didn't register. Double spells. I got you. Whoa, buddy.
I'm shooting fire at a fire guy. Let me just switch guns. There we go. Okay.
You're fighting fire with fire.
He's already on fire. I'm going to make him on fire more.
How's this hot fire? Yeah. Typhon chests are almost always full of crap. I usually just hope for expensive stuff to sell. Yikes. Yikes, bruh. Tell me how you really feel. I can't recall ever gotten even a bad legendary out of one of them. And I don't think the shooter works on them either. Dang it. I blew myself up again.
Where are you?
Middle of the middle of the floor. By the
Okay.
entrance.
Oh, there you are. Hold on. Oh, not good. I can't read the map. Bad. Oh, there's one more person that just came out of nowhere. What the?
Boom. Don't stay beside the brains. Nerds are dangerous.
I have a bad habit, or I've learned to because you know when you're shooting a regular gun and you're like, okay, I'm done with this firefight. Let me reload. But then if you're using a TDR gun, it just might blow up in your face and kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've learned to not do that. But then the more you play as bottomless mags modes, you never have to reload. So
there you go.
yeah, I'm about to unlock the bottom of her green tree. So hopefully I'll be able to shoot forever again.
Never have to reload. It's a dream.
Oh yeah, we got to go up there. I'm trying to remember how to get up there. Oh, never mind. You're already in there.
I got you. Boom. How did I just drop into some fire?
I'm trying to. Yeah. Okay. Down here. Then in here.
Super slide. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I didn't mean to take that itty bitty gun. I'm going to get this bottle of cola.
Saucy
Hmm.
sauce.
Oh, the sauce. The saucy sauce.
And back to close.
Hammer locked.
Oh, you've just made a big mistake.
Where?
Easy.
Oh.
Oh, snap. Watch out. Enforce this.
Where? Oh, this corner.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hiya. Oh, I just tried to shoot you. Hiya. Return the toppings to Tina.
I'm avoiding your brain turrets because they've
Oh,
killed you
yeah.
quite often, so I'm just staying clear.
Yeah. I like weapons that do collateral damage.
Did they do friendly damage?
I don't know. I hope not. It
There's
didn't
gosh,
really.
there's one that that one like mortar rocket launcher
This bomb's gonna be
from the end of the director's cut. The thing that you get with the what is that last boss?
Mhm.
That Iridian boss at the end of. Anyway, it's that mortar launcher actually does friendly damage because when a buddy in my group just was like, "Hey, watch this!" Boom, and he would kill somebody and then like bring them back up, and then we all like got those things out and we tried to see who could be the last person standing. It was just stupid. It's like one of those nights where you're playing like really really late on the weekends and it's hit like 2 o'clock in the morning and everybody's just slap happy and it's
Slap happy.
yeah.
I like that term.
That's not my code name.
You right, you right. What was it?
Boom, 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 boom,
Dr.
boom.
Claptrap? Hurdy burdy gurdy man? Bird boy? Sad bird man? Bird brain? I'm the whipper.
The sniper. Come on, I can't hold it forever.
On my way.
Thanks, brother.
The dynamic that the three of them have, the B team, the family dynamic is it was hinted at in Fight for Sanctuary, but then it really came together, I think, in this game. My favorite thing in Fight for Sanctuary is when Marcus Brick, Tina, listen to your mother, and then Brick, you're not helping.
Listen to your mother.
Tina, where's that pizza?
My delivery specialist is on the way, boo-boo. Okay? Okay, cool.
Maintain echo silence. Always wanted to say that.
Yeah, they are cute together. The three of them. They need a Charlie's Angels shirt.
Oh, that's a good idea. Whoops.
Hmm.
It's like on the list of stuff I want to make.
Watch the throne.
Right? Boom, 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 boom.
You got to get your pistol made, and there's some weird physics jank going on my screen for a second.
Oh, snap.
Ooh. Oh. That's not bad.
He said, ooh. Oh. Not bad. It's not great either. Keep this too far away. No friendly damage.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to my previous pistol. Let's see. Where are you?
No friendly damage.
I hope you're warmed up.
With my last breath, I curse Claptrap.
Oh,
Where did my old pistol go?
dum, 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 dum. Okay, nice.
Huh.
Nice.
Here we go. Okay, that's where it went. It was still in my hand.
I still had it equipped. I feel you. Dang it. Let's get him. War. Come on, cutscene. Nice.
Runners, secure the bridge.
That little thing is so cute.
What thing?
Your
Iron Cub?
yeah,
Yeah.
good old Iron Cub.
Those Calypso twins live
Oh.
for attention, right?
That time I didn't blow myself up. I got shot.
Dodging while shooting. Okay, there we go. Or healing.
Shine. Waves
Back
against
up, homie.
Not today.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom.
Drops a green.
Ah. Oh, for real? For real, homie? Nice. Drop me something good then, why don't you?
I heard that.
Right?
But that's you.
Drop me something good. Boom, boom. Let me see the goals. Yeah. Okay. I'm not mad at it. I don't love it. But you can join the party, Playboy. Beautiful. Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime. Yes.
Official Hemilog rescuer.
Haven't heard that in a long time.
Bagel bites, baby. When I tell you, I was a fiend for bagel bites.
They had that tiny little cubic pepperoni on them.
Just disgusting. Absolute. Like what kind of meat could this have been? Like how many different processes?
A pig of some sort, right?
Do what?
Pig of some sort, right?
I guess. I mean, but I tell you what, if you'd have gave them to me every day, I'd have ate them. So, goodness, give me fresh fruit for breakfast and processed meat for dinner. The 90s. That's what I wanted.
I'm not going to judge. I unironically love Spam. That's it's
Hey, I feel
yeah,
you.
it's it was weird because like because my dad's Filipino, right? And it's and he and all my aunts and uncles, they were all like super really big into spam. And I oh, you're down. Where are you? Uh
Oh, where
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 are
you
you?
at?
I see. Oh no. Oh, I saw a skull, and for some reason I thought
Oh
you were
no,
down, and
not
I'm
me.
not.
Yeah,
See, it's like I'm trying to tell a story and play a game at the same time. My brain cannot do
you're
that.
doing great though.
Um, but so what I was apparently, and this is I was reading um something about it. It's like like how here's a recipe that you find online, and I'm going to tell this really long story, and you have to go through it until you can find the recipe at the bottom of the page. So apparently, like post World War II, spam was originally part of like the World War II MRE, right?
Of course.
And so that kind of became a thing that was just eaten a lot in the South Pacific during World War II, and it became really popular with folks in Hawaii, folks in Asian countries. It just became like a thing. And then when I guess the companies decided to sell it as a product, um, yeah, and it's like I could say my family on the Asian side, yeah, big into spam.
I mean, I wish I could lie and say I didn't like the taste of it, but like for me, it was poor grandpa, as in no, that sounds weird. Poor grandpa, as in a grandpa who was poor,
Uh,
you know, and so that was something he made a great meal out of. And then of course I get older, and then I make friends who are Filipino, uh, and you travel to Hawaii, um, and then spam musubi is one of
yeah.
the best things that's ever happened in your life. So you're like, well, can't really turn that down. So um,
It's interesting. I'm
yeah,
curious. Next time I see Rico or Dawn, I'm going to ask them. So, are y'all's families into spam like hardcore as well? You know,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
like that Sean. I
Hardcore
can ask Sean
spammers.
too. Yeah, it's
We're
You
spammers.
know the one about the
Spam a
leopard
lot.
mong that was spotted near the southern shelf. Something about all leopard mongs being
Oh,
so
now he's
poisonous
talking.
they
Great.
mutated into
Savage Sprout says, "Nice to see Claptrap himself kicking ass and taking names." Yes.
I know Savage Sprout.
What's up, Savage? Oh, and folks, we are currently live on obviously Twitch here, but we are also live on YouTube. If you want
Oh,
to hop on to I Played Major on the YouTube and give us a follow, it is where you can find all of our Brick of Clay streams moving forward. They were there in their own nice little category for you to listen to Borderlands actors all day. I know that's what you really want. So we're just trying to give the people what they asked for, which is as much of me as they can handle. Yes. So yeah, we're
can never
there.
have too much major. Never.
You can, you can never have too much major.
It's like you were born with ASMR in your blood. It's just like your voice is just relaxing. You
um,
know.
I do have. It's funny you said. I have more to do. I have some ASMR stuff to catch up on because I'm reading the public domain. Still need to finish Wizard of Oz.
Oh,
Yeah. So we have some ideas. Back and got my cheesecake. I know you do, girl. Tell me what kind of cheesecake you got, Morbid Child. I want to know. We're foodies here. We always love to hear about the type of food you were eating. Will says hi. Will is the son. Hey, Will. We call him the little slab.
hello.
Zor Prime says they could be chewy. Oh, spam musubi. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, yeah, they could be chewy sometimes.
So you gotta. I don't know. Spam is good when it gets like crispy and caramelizes on the outside, and
That's it.
yeah,
Yeah, you gotta bring out whatever it is in there and then make that sugary, and then it gets crispy. Oh, the
Should
bagel bites could be chewy.
oh
I
yeah,
I will not have you talk down on the bagel bite, even though you're absolutely right. You know, if you made them in the microwave, they're it's like the devil incarnate. It was like it's not only gonna be chewy, but either the first bite or the last bite is where you get all the toppings at once. You get one chance to get toppings in your mouth, and it's probably gonna be on the first bite, which means you're gonna get the cheese that's gotten glued together gonna go in your mouth quick, and then you just left with a piece of chewy bread with sauce that is hotter than the surface of the sun. You know, and then you have that. It is that's the way it goes.
you mean the
But when I
patented
tell you, I wanted them every day at 3:20 p.m. like clockwork.
those patented crisping sleeves that you used to get with like microwave food never worked. It's like why are those even there? They don't do
Right.
anything.
I was like, what is this piece of cardboard with this piece of foil on the inside of it? It looks dangerous. And this is my patented crisping sleeve for my from my hot pot. Okay, she said, what y'all say? He's talking again. I love this guy. I can handle. Oh, Jaggy said I can handle a lot of major. Jaggy, you're gonna make me blush. Backing up what Jim said,
I haven't seen my
the bagel bites, just an original cheesecake. I forgot to add the blueberry sauce on top. Now, original can mean a lot of things. Now, did you make this cheesecake or did Sarah Lee make this cheesecake? Because that's two different things. He asked me if they talked to him because of magic. Oh, oh, wait. You mean Will asked if I talked directly to him because of magic? Yes, because he is magical. Yes, son. Oh, I put away my fair share of bagel bites back in the day. That's right. Yeah, you did. Those are still in hot pockets and they still don't work.
The
Okay.
person who invented those went to like all the food companies. Hey, this is great. You put it in a microwave and it crisps your food and it makes it crispy. It totally works. And they give this guy like $11 billion, and he's like, suckers, and then disappears.
I love the accent he took on immediately. It's crispy. It'll crisp your food. I like it. Wait, where do we need to go back to?
I don't. I'm following the big diamond. We gotta.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I forgot. There's goodies in here. There's the
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. We need to go back up here.
yeah. There's a red chest back here. I forgot. Come
Oh
on.
no,
good
no.
stuff.
Okay. Oh, cancel the travel just in time.
Some greens and a cosmetic
On my way.
and a hammerlock echo if you want to pick that up. And I'm just gonna open up all the tiny safes.
All the tiny boxes.
Oh, Winnie, this seems to be the end of me. I always thought I would be snapped in twain by the jaws of some slavering.
So Jim,
Yeah.
are you currently working on any animes that you look? It's funny. I'm about to ask you about things you can't talk about, just because that's exciting to me, and I love it when people have things they can't talk about.
Well,
Go ahead.
oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Well, in part two
Oh,
of the question,
yeah.
what can you talk about? There you go.
Well, it's right now. The Aristocrats' Otherworldly Adventure is being directed by let's see, Jade Saxton, and assistant directed by Aaron Campbell and Kent Williams. And I play a very handsome, very dapper dad, and he's got blue hair. So it's like, oh, I can go full method on that. you know. But that's a fun goofy show. It's a very light isekai. Um, and I'm really excited, even though I was only in it for one episode so far, the Blue Lock, episode 24. The other teams come in. I'm going to be voicing Kenya Yukimura, and he came in and he introduced himself. And then, of course, next season, whenever Blue Lock season 2 comes out, he's got to be the handsomest character I've ever voiced. The character himself is a model and a soccer player. And it's like, it's the first.
Come on, typecasting.
It's the first super handsome anime boy I've ever voiced. I mean, I've voiced sort of, good looking anime boy, but because I'd been creatures and monsters and weird old guys for like a long time, but finally, a really good looking dude in a sports anime. I can do that. I can do it. I know I can.
I love that.
I will say there is something that I worked on a while back that I'm just waiting for it to be announced, and yeah, I'm just golly. Every time there's Gamescom is coming up. Well, maybe a Gamescom, maybe an E3. Oh, E3's canceled. Well, maybe that. No, it's still hasn't been announced. Damn it. It's not related to Gearbox or Borderlands in any way. It's just something else completely different that I'm just very excited for. So, and I feel that's a really dick move of me to just say, yeah, this thing, I can't wait for it, but I can't tell you. I don't know why I did that. That was really mean. I'm sorry.
Well, I asked you to. I told you I like it.
All right. Play major for that.
Yeah. No, it lets the people know that you are a working actor, that you have some things going on. I think it's a good thing. I think there's nothing cooler than having something that you're important enough to a project that you have to be in it so far ahead that the public can't know about it. I like it. Right, the mystery.
That sounds nice. I like the way that sounds.
Right.
I will say, I'm very thrilled that Trapped in a Dating Sim, they already announced season 2, so I could talk about that. I don't know when it's coming out because who the hell knows? But man, I cannot wait. I loved that show. It was one of those shows that a lot of people thought, well, that looks dumb, but then they would tune in and they would be just so surprised at how funny it is. It was one of those sleeper hits, and I would look on Crunchyroll like the ratings over the course of just like months. It just keeps getting higher and higher and higher. It's not what you expect when you start the show. And Jonathan Rigg, he used to work he used to work at Nintendo. He used to do Nintendo Directs and stuff like that. And then it's kind of funny. He knows, I don't know how to say his last name, Reggie Fils-Aimé. It's like he talks about him like on a first name basis because he worked with him so much when he was at Nintendo, and it's like you knew you talk to Reggie on a first name basis. Oh yeah, what? My body is ready, Reggie. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, it's and Jordan Dash Cruz is he's the main character in the show. I am his I am essentially like the premium microtransaction in the game that makes him overpowered. But the only reason why he wants that microtransaction is so he can live his life in peace in the countryside. And he keeps trying to not be the hero, but accidentally keeps succeeding upwards. And it's fun. It's a fun show.
That sounds fun, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That sounds cool.
So what are you directing? Can you talk about that?
Oh yeah. I'm about to go to Texas. I'm going to be there for the summer, essentially. And we're directing our second musical in our life. Is it our second? I think it's the second that I'm gonna allow people to call me a director. If that makes sense. Like before. Anyway, yes, second musical. And it is called Fly By Night. and it was originated. I don't know why I didn't grab a vehicle. Now who's doing random things and talking at the same
It gives us an excuse to talk while not shooting.
time? I like it.
Huh?
Ah,
This was it. You did it on purpose.
yes.
Yes.
Happy mistakes. And actually, no fall damage is my favorite part about Borderlands. um, so yeah, we are directing Fly By Night, which is a musical that the first time they did it was in Dallas, Texas,
Oh,
at Uptown Players, I think, or Dallas Theater Center. Dallas Theater Center at the Kalita Humphreys building. You only know those things if you're a native to Dallas, Texas.
yeah.
But and it takes place in New York City in the 60s during a blackout in the northeastern part of America. And it has to do with this love triangle that happens between these three people. And yeah, it's a really cool show, hipster-ish, and a small cast, and not a big musical show. Like, it's a musical, but it's more about the stories these people are telling, as opposed to like extremely intricate harmonies and things like that, or big musical numbers. And so I'm just excited to not only be of service to a theater that means a lot to me and to who the actor I am today, but also to stretch those muscles. I've always felt that I would be a director or a leader in the theater community at some point, but I did not expect it to be so soon. And I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling called to it earlier than I think intended in my life. We have to find a way to get back. Where do I need to go?
Up. Oh shoot. There.
Oh,
Is there an elevator
so
there?
we
I
should
can't
go.
remember.
Yeah, we just haven't unlocked it yet because we're so new
Mother
to
of
this place. Because we're right there
pearl.
where the elevator is, but we haven't.
Yeah.
So we have to go up and around.
Is there a way to get up there from here?
No, not
I
until you
I'm trying to remember. It's been
the elevator.
well, the thing about, I mean, because you've already done a lot of big work, so it's kind of like, I guess it's one of those things, I guess, where you feel like, you what's the word I'm looking for? It's not imposter syndrome, but you're thinking that you're where you are sooner than you should be, I guess.
Correct.
And but I'm assuming you felt that way when you landed Genie, though, too, right?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, because of that, it's like, you're directing now. It's like you've got like all the. Who's the person I was shooting at? I got to kill. Oh, there we go. Second wind, last minute.
Nice. I got you. I'm coming.
I'm up. Oh, badass enforcer. That's a big dude.
Wow, the longest way to get to this spot.
Oh, I am down again. Thank you. And there he goes. That is a lot of electricity.
Right? That kind of hurt.
And nothing in it but crap for me.
Yeah, it did feel that way a little bit. But the truth is, like, when I talk to other people who are my colleagues now, I started doing theater like 10 years old, 10, 11, 12. So it kind of makes sense that 20 years of the same thing, it's like start branching off into other parts of it. I think that makes a lot of sense. For me, I'm not sure how I got to this, but this has kind of been the first time in my life where I've fully been able to work on being a voice actor, though. Because it's like I was always doing theater in Texas, and then when we were doing Crunchyroll stuff,
Yeah.
and then you get a Broadway moment, and that is going to take up a certain amount of time and energy. And
Yeah.
I still got to do voiceover work. Like even when I first got Aladdin, I got to finish um Borderlands, finish Borderlands 3 when I moved to New York, and then that opened the doors for a lot of other stuff. And like there are 3 companies up here that I work with, um, that are similar to Crunchyroll. There's still a variety of stuff. I wouldn't say like
Yeah.
they're not on their level. That's not the right thing to say. They just do different things. Um, but I've been able to, do kid shows of all types, Dutch cartoons and German cartoons. Just last week, I was did a DLC. I was telling Bill Butts about this. I did a DLC that is very similar to Dynasty Warriors.
Oh.
And
Oh.
yeah, I used to spend so many hours mashing away on the Dynasty Warriors. What is this? Yeah. And so, I mean, even if I said the character that I voiced, it would probably be too much. So,
Mm, mm.
because they always use the same people because it's a history
Yeah.
game. So, I was like, oh, yeah, he fights for this force and this is his leader. And yeah. So, I'm not sure how I got off on that tangent. Um, but let's see. Let's get back to the animes that were on. You were naming some things that you've had some fun recently doing. It's been out for a little bit now, but I was on a show called Battle Athletes Victory Restart,
Oh yeah.
which is like a 90s. It's a full 90s anime that just didn't have a dub, and so they um, redid it, and
Uh,
it just
hold on.
my character feels
I got
like.
something for you. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Let me. There you go. That was in my machine.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, so battle athletes. Yes.
Yeah. My character is a mix between Axel Foley and um, Donald Glover, not Donald Glover, Danny Glover, Danny
Ah.
Glover's character from Lethal Weapon.
Mm.
And so there's even a moment. Oh, there's the kitty cat. I see the kitty cat.
Oh, which
There's a
one?
moment where
Who's?
Madeline Morris, who will be a guest on this show as well,
Oh.
she cast me in that, and I'm taking this. She put in a line from that movie that we got to quote, because I'm getting too old for this shit. We got to say that in the middle of a firefight, like while he's getting shot at. It's great. Folks, we are at a moment that to me is very important if and when we get a BL4, and it is this echo log right here. Why don't you go ahead and pick that up, Jim?
Alrighty.
Listen to what they got to say
What?
about your
There
boy.
we go. Okay.
Let's all listen.
I'm drunk, and I know you're drunk too, and that's why you're gonna sit there and let me have my say. Here it is, my say. Ain't the one, Monty. I ain't the one. You're getting older. Who knows how many years you got left, so you're thinking about your heir. Well, that Clay's the man for the job. He's the son you wanted all this time anyway. What a sight. A reformed smuggler leading Jacobs into the horizon. Me, I'm gonna live my life. I ain't much much of a gunslinger, and all those bastards out there, that means I ain't a Jacobs. This ain't Alistair's doing, do you hear me? It's my say. About damn time I had it.
Yeah. We like that.
Change the company to Clacobs.
I love it.
You know what? I might mention that at D&D tomorrow. Who knows? I have no. You never know. I'm gonna plant that seed.
Hey, buddy. Got a little something. I was just rolling around the old noggin. What if? I mean, call me crazy. I feel like my character's running really fast. Is that just me? Or?
Your character is running pretty speedy. Do you have do you have some speed buffs? Oh my gosh. A friend on in my regular play group, God, he got all the speed buffs on Zane,
Yes.
and he would just yell Sanic and just like go running off. And it was just funny because he would always try to see how fast he could get himself to run.
Oh yes. We got a loot tank.
Okay, where's the? Where's everybody? There are you? Oh, you're up. Okay, where? Oh, there are two ladies in there for me. Hold on.
Where is the danger coming from?
Up, there.
Oh, and behind us.
I think that's everybody down. Okay.
I have the one behind us. Where'd he go? Hey, buddy. There goes your head.
Oh boy, level 28. I'm gonna unlock bottomless mags.
Crap.
That is a Goliath. Let's see. Can we get his head? Oh. Okay, what we got here? Man, hold on here. Let me give you this third Amara class mod.
Why do you keep getting my stuff?
I don't know.
Give me back my stuff.
There you go. So what is this?
And you just keep throwing stuff at me. Here, take this.
It's a vanquisher. Well,
It's a vanquisher.
I can slide faster.
Does anyone know the reference?
Vanquish?
Vanquisher.
Vanquisher? I do not know the reference. I know the Vanquisher. I know the Vanquisher reference, what it's referencing, but I don't know what the Vanquisher is referencing.
Bob's Burgers.
Oh, I confess, I haven't watched it.
What'd you say? You don't watch Bob?
My brother freaking loves Bob's Burgers. He and his wife actually went as Bob and his wife in the show. Like they run the they run the So they, as Halloween they went as those characters.
That's cute.
Yeah. But I do not. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
I watch it. It was the next step in the projects from my favorite show, which is King of the Hill.
Oh.
So you got Beavis and Butthead, then they made King of the Hill, then they made Bob's Burgers.
And somewhere Office Space in the middle of all that.
Oh yeah. Reliquify says the rhino boner pills from the gas station have arrived. What? Worrisome. Thank you for the follow. Smooth, clean, burning propane. That's my purse. I don't know you. Nut shot.
Okay. Now, let me just do something here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do your
I'm
thing.
gonna let's see. TDR, TDR, TDR. Let me just slap this here and let me see. I mean,
have a-
having bottomless mags on TDR weapons is kind of dumb, but well, I can always reload.
Wait,
With a,
why is that dumb?
well, because a lot of their effects are on reloading, right? So, but
Oh,
then a lot of those effects are more powerful the more bullets there are in the mag. So it's
that's what I was thinking.
yeah. But this is best if you got like a weapon with like a massive size mag, so you can just like keep firing and never let off the trigger. So all my guns have tiny mags.
All my guns have tiny mags. I My doctor said there's something wrong with me that I keep singing everything.
It's well, you're a singer. I mean, that's completely natural. I
Smooth.
here's a thing I do is, and this is something I've just done all my life, is that if there's a weird, funky voice that I hear, it's like I instantly see. I mimic it to see how that how's that voice made? How is that generated out of the vocal cords? And it's my wife tolerates it. It's like we've been dating since high school, so I always say she knew what she was getting into when we got married. So um,
Definitely.
I appreciate that.
Appreciate her acceptance of the cray cray.
Yep.
I can dig it.
Just keep on singing.
Yeah.
Reveal your secrets, crystals.
Uh-oh. These things are gonna blow up.
I had to get through them as quickly as possible.
Maybe I throw too many of them. It is awfully dangerous. It's like a minefield over there.
I'm nearly inside the manor by way of a rather tight underground passage. Jacob's estate has more entrances than a Harvard and a bordello for squares, if you don't mind the tight squeeze. Speaking of suckers, while you distract Aurelia, I'll search the cabaret and the theater wing. My father had a study hidden underneath the stage. There's a clue to the vault key. It'll be in there.
Elevator.
I love just the design of Eden 6.
Yeah.
It's just the expansive views and like the draw distance is you could see all of it,
Russell's my jackboots to
Yeah.
see that harp here chilling my ancestral halls. My family's portrait was thrown out
Yeah,
of
it
the
feels like
window
somebody did some heavy work in a rainforest.
but I wouldn't give induce her to
Came out so
steal my
nice.
shotgun. As I'm heading to the estate one day,
Dum,
I
dum,
hear
dum,
somebody
dum,
screaming,
dum, dum, dum.
around the corner and find this boy Wainwright, pistol in hand, trying to shoot cans off a fence. I ain't no gunslinger, but the kid, he was a terrible shot. Squinting and licking his lips and cursing.
Oh, I don't know why I went over here.
Jacobs. Then I'll figure out why. The kid's blind in one eye. So I come up to him and say, hey kid, try a shotgun.
Mm, 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 mm.
Right on time, Vault Hunter. Please do come in.
That woman can make even proper hospitality sound sinister. Go along with me while I search the cabaret.
I'll be with you in just a moment. Wait
Ooh. All right. Since
Mhm.
you keep being so generous,
Oh, just something good? Something good?
I think it might be good. Who are you? Oh wait,
I'm
I'm
Mose.
Amara.
You're Amara. I'm Mose.
Snap. Did I pick up something from me and think it was you? Hold on.
Does it look like a canteen?
No. My bad. I just picked up something from me and thought it was you. Wait, how are you able to pick up things? How are you?
Oh, we get different. I think we get different stuff in our vending machines, right? If we're
Yeah,
doing
I
cooperation.
thought that would still mean you would only get things for you.
Oh no, it doesn't work that way. Sadly enough.
Tripping. Oh no, here it is.
Oh,
Drop
oh, oh, yes. Okay,
it.
I like grenades. And golly, when grenade spam Moe's before they nerfed that, I understand why they did because it's when you realize all you're doing is just like throwing grenades and you're not actually like playing the game. I it it was good that they did that because I would have gotten bored with it really really fast if I was just throwing grenades at everything.
Right.
Because it was like, oh, but it's great for farming guns. Yeah, that you never use because you're throwing grenades at everything.
Right. 'Cause you need to use the guns. And here is they somebody else has this book, 50 Shades of Gravy.
It's a bestseller. That's why everybody's got it.
It's the best seller. Here's the first time where you hear my voice.
So, Clayton.
Clayton.
Clay is fine. Old Marty just got a generous offer on the Jacobs Corporation.
He
He
turned
turned
it
it
down,
down.
of course, but I thought
Thought
you
you
want to
wanted to
know
know
just
just
in
in
case.
case.
One Aurelia
I can
Hamler.
assure you she cares little for Jacobs itself. This is about me. Figured out that much myself. But your sister doesn't strike me as the type to let things lie. You know where Alistair. Is this the end or the beginning? A lizard. Afraid you lost me there. Once, when we were children, my
This is
sister
such a
and I
dark
found an
story.
extremely rare lizard in the woods near our home. A magnificent specimen. Aurelia wanted to keep it as a pet, but my sister has never been one for cultivating life, shall we say. I nurtured it in secret, despite her insisting the lizard was hers. I labeled and built it a proper habitat. Natural flora, the right balance of water and sunlight, ample food, of course. One
50
day,
Shades of Gravy is on every level.
the water level was too
It's
high.
on two bookshelves at
Scratch
once.
marks on the glass, but it clawed madly for air. And you said it yourself.
Look at this Borderlands book. This Fault Hunter book.
Only later did I realize what my sister had done. She had left a block of ice in the habitat to slowly melt, forcing the lizard to scramble ever higher until it was too late. If she simply wanted to kill it, she could have done so, but that's not her way. Aurelia wanted me to believe that I was to blame. Well, luckily we ain't lizards.
Well, luckily we ain't lizards.
Now, as I look around, I wonder how long we shall
What a
never
great
know.
line.
Holy me! You should see the look on your stupid face.
As promised.
Not bad, Baroness.
Oh my gosh.
What would have you think? I will leave you to your thoughts. Good doing business with you, Wolfman.
They're talking crazy.
Man, at MagFest 2020 was the last con I went to before everything just like went to hell in a handbasket and shut down. There was a guy dressed as Troy that
Ooh,
had a full on arm that would bend, like built like a moving arm. It was crazy.
that's impressive.
Yeah.
What's your favorite line then, Clay? Um, I have a few, but really, one that I know was me as an ad lib was when there's a mission where you're using the jabber that is digital, and like he's talking to it, and he's most of the things that I say about the jabber just came out of my mouth.
Really?
Yeah, like they said some things, but they told me, they said, okay, this part is where you are responding to him killing people, and it's incredibly brutal, and you're just really impressed. And so that is Clay's response. You're loving it, is what they told me. So I was like, I know when he's talking to me, and I go, "Ook, indeed, my brother. Ook,
Ook,
indeed."
indeed. I that was that was one of the last things I did while uh getting my Moses stuff,
Yeah,
getting her to 26. That whole thing of finding out who the anyway, go ahead. Sorry, you were telling your. I have a favorite Clay line, and you know what it is.
yeah, I do. It's like, oh, I'm so proud of you. Kill that murder son of a bitch, traitorous.
It's just the delivery is just like it's so funny.
Um, let's see. I like. There's some line he has about. He's talking to the lot, talking about his mother's logic or something, and he said something like, my mama called me Clay because I asked my mama why she named me Clay, and she said, because you're dumber than dirt or something like that. And then he was like, well, why don't you just call me Dirt, ma? And it was just, when I hear it back, I'm like, damn, that was deep. Like, that was something he said. I was like, gosh, Clay, you're all right. The way Clay is like, he's smart, but he misuses he knows what the word means, but uses it in the wrong way anyway.
I killed a guy. I learned that word from
Right.
yeah. Man, I should have kept him alive a little bit longer.
Gosh. Yeah, he could explain to me what that meant. Like, damn, man. Yeah. He really is funny to me. I do really think, and I've said this before, objectively, I think he would make a good vault hunter.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
whether or not it was, the fact that it's me, I think logically, based on his connection to the characters in the game, and their interactions, because two things really. Well, three if we count the fact that Wainwright says he would flourish in this world. So that, I mean, that's one. But also, when he meets, if you play as Zane, when you meet Clay, Zane is the only person that's met Clay before. And he makes that clear when he responds to his introduction. He goes, "Oh yeah," he says, "Yeah, we did some work together on such and such." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Oh, if they've already crossed paths, and we know what kind of person Zane is." I was like, I think that would make a lot of sense. And all of a sudden, I can't remember the third one. But there are definitely three moments that happened in this game where I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, it's the fact that he has a vault tattoo. The man has a Vault Hunter tattoo on his
Really?
arm. And so I'm like, well, don't you only need one of those if you're gonna do the thing that it says? So whether or not it is like either real and he's has a reason to have it, or if he put it on himself for the sake of being undercover, or to lie about having it for some reason or another. Both of those are very interesting ideas to me.
There's a lot of lore, and
Right?
there's man. I mean, it's one of those things to where we all know there's going to be another Borderlands game. I want them. why don't they make it faster?
Right.
You know what I mean?
I don't want to wait a decade. Let's do it. Like we already. This came out in what 2019?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
20.
This is 2019. It was right before the pandemic. Okay, I should elaborate. When I say we already know that they're making a Borderlands, they're like I don't know in any official capacity that they're going to make a Borderlands 4, but that's kind of like I'm saying that in the means of saying like, oh, we know Disney's going to make another Marvel movie. It's like
Right.
Gearbox is going to make another Borderlands game because they're Gearbox. That's what I mean by that. So please, nobody, I don't want to see on the internet tomorrow, you know, voice actor says Borderlands 4 is being made. I mean, I'm assuming that it's going to be made because that okay, I'm just getting that out there.
For clarity.
Yes.
I feel you and agree. Yeah. Let's see. You ad-libbed all that quite a bit. Well, and and I say all that. If you really like, I'm referring to maybe like 5 lines. Like the distance between you leaving the space with the jabber to him getting there is me just reacting to him killing people. So they had lines written for sure, and there most likely are a couple of those are their written lines. But I know for a fact that that was a moment where I was in the groove, and it wasn't. I could stay in character and still ad lib comfortably with that moment. Um, because my ad libs wouldn't affect plot or anything like that. So it was easy for me to be, because I just kind of saw it like he was watching a wrestling match and then watching his favorite wrestler or something. Like, oh, the backbreaker. God. But he can't walk after that. Stuff, yeah. It's like, ooh. Yeah. Like, cold blooded, baby. Yeah. What would your action skills be? Oh, we've thought about this before, and the truth is, I need to look it up because I think I have some written down in my Twitch Bible over here. But definitely something that has to do with money, I would say. Like when you meet him and he has that thing where he throws the money in the air. I think some type of multiplier, and then a dual wield moment. And I know everyone's like, "Oh, that's Salvador. You can't do that." And we're like, "Salvador ain't in this game. Major Clay's in this game, so so he can do that. It'd be fine." And I don't mean do it all the time. I mean to be a special, like a Overwatch moment for McCree. Well, I don't think that's that character's name anymore, but his special attack where he slows down time and can shoot a whole bunch of stuff at once and stuff like that. I would like, he's a smuggler, so I would like something that is unique to him in the sense of, I don't know what you would call it. Maybe that's the people person thing. Where I would want him to be able to steal like your action temporarily or something, like steal something out or like steal your gun. I think that would be cool. The fact that he gives you a rogue sight, I think if you flip that on his head and he could like steal your weapon. So those are my thoughts.
You call that charm and disarm.
Ooh, that's sexy. Charm and disarm. I like it a lot. Because and I suppose, let's see, it's the idea that I wish on this game that you could pick up weapons of people. Like, oh, this person just gave me hell with this weapon, but as soon as I kill him, it's like that weapon doesn't exist anymore. I would love for his special to be just one good time You could snatch a weapon right out of somebody's hand and come at them with it.
That would
Uh,
be really cool because it's like those would be weapons that other players could not get simply because of how the
exactly.
game works, and
Yes.
that would keep that being like super unique.
Right.
Hmm.
And I would want to be like Clay doesn't even get to keep it. It's just a temporary. Like it would work like Flax power where he goes invisible and can take like 3 shots, unharmed or whatever like that. 3 critical shots, one of those things. It would be something like that. Like maybe he can use a full clip of the bad person. The bad person. How old am I? Maybe he can use I was like, what is this? A 90s after school special?
Oh, what it? So so you would after you fought a boss, you would grab it when you fought the boss, right? So what if
Yeah.
you could hold on to it and because usually you wait for like your action skill to, but you could, if you really wanted to save that giant weapon, you could hold on to it and just elect to not use the your ult until you get to like the next boss or something. I don't. Hmm.
Mm, yeah, I like that. Because to me that makes it even more powerful than it was in my mind for it to sit in all. I was thinking you were about to say you take the weapon and you can choose to not use the weapon because it'll take place of one of your other 4.
Hey,
Um,
Hmm.
Goldleaf.
but either way, I think you could figure it out to where it would be, his powers would be cool and unique to him.
Feel my power run through
A
you.
dual wield, a moment where he takes something money wise, a multiplier. I mean, that's 4. That's 3 right there. I like it.
Hmm.
Zane knows everyone. Same thing when Zane meets Moxie. Oh yeah, he does say that. He's like, oh yeah, we spent a night together. He was real about that.
Whatever.
Boy, that was quick.
Fine. I'll keep making them. My army is endless. You know what? I've got more important crap to do. Right. Now that the rat boys are gone,
Faster.
let's get to business. The trapdoor to my father's study has a trick left.
One of my favorite lines, based purely on the delivery, is when you first meet Ava, and she says, "I was just out here looting corpses." It is kind of creepy and terrifying. You're like, oh, just like you do on a Tuesday. Blony cheese. One of my favorite friends here. This is Justin, Claptrap voice actor. Wait, what? This is just in Claptrap. Oh, he's getting you. Oh my
Oh.
gosh. This just in.
Oh God.
Claptrap voice actor says he's already recorded lines for Borderlands 4.
I
Blony is a blessed
wish.
troll.
I wish.
Oh my goodness gracious. How you doing today, Blony?
God,
Is it ge-
I keep dropping the hints that I want Marcus and Claptrap to have a rap battle.
Yeah, yeah. I would love Claptrap needs to be playable. So one of his skills can be rap battle, where he just befuddles the opponent. Bloney getting technical over here. He said most action skills don't normally work as intended on bosses. Maybe you could just slip a grenade in their pocket and do massive damage to the boss. Ooh. Zane also knows Zero. Of course he does. OMG, I need that to happen. Clay versus Balex rap battle.
Oh.
My life would begin and end in that same moment.
You will die.
Are you kidding me? If they were like, Major, we need you to do some reaction lines to Ice T, I would be like, "Grr." Awesome.
It's kind of like that. Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm so. Wait, what? I'm sorry. I wouldn't know what to do. Is that right? That's not right.
I think it's the different background. It's the ruins background, right? I think it's
Right.
that one.
You're right.
Oh,
Oh, the one I just changed.
yeah.
Craptacular. You've done it. You're welcome for that idea. Throw it at them. Oh my gosh. It is an exciting idea that
What am I looking for down here?
Balex will have a lot more lines in BL4.
I'm surprised they never made a Balex plush of all the merch they could have made.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Because
Because
I would have bought a Balex plush.
in a heartbeat, I'd have bought that. Yeah. Yeah. I still have some ideas for Clay merch if he becomes a bigger character. Like I have some ideas that won't really work, I think, now because it would just be cool to me and not necessarily cool to everybody. But yeah. Actually, I do think a mini, now that I think about it, one thing, like a mini rogue site as a keychain, I think would be kind of cool.
Yeah. I see. You know what they should have done is you know, like the the trinkets that you could put on the guns. I'm surprised they didn't make those. You know.
Oh, like in real life.
Yeah, make those of guns too.
Oh.
Oh, hey, you want a cosmetic head? Because I got a siren head, not a gunner head.
Right. Interesting.
Loot there.
It could have also been a USB drive. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, that's good. Oh, we got some more follows. Reliquify, thank you for the follow. Savage Sprout, thank you for the follow. Liquefied Bacon, thank you for the follow. What is liquefied bacon? Other than my blood. It was almost a joke. It wasn't quite there. And worrisome. Thank you for the follow. We are headed towards 2,000.
Got it. On my way.
Hey, Major, wait. Here, this is
Yeah.
for you. That's for you.
You keep throwing stuff at me. Look.
It's a siren cosmetic. You may already have it. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's what you mean. No, I
Yeah.
don't. That. Thank you.
The game's saying we're not
Oh,
giving
it's
the
bird
siren
collar.
stuff to Major. We're giving it to you.
Oh, so this was funny. My cat was sleeping on top of his cat tower just now.
Yeah.
It's an arm's length away from me, and he just rolled and almost rolled off the top of it. He caught himself and looked at me like it was my fault. I didn't do nothing. He does not do that often.
Greens.
I sometimes think I put him to sleep with my voice.
It's like the bass tone in your voice. It matches. It kind of approaches that purring cat level, maybe.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. It's funny you say that because I think when I use I was like, what am I talking about? I have my like my massage gun, you know, for the legs and whatnot.
Yeah.
And because of the way it vibrates, I'm convinced that the cat thinks I'm purring. I'm absolutely convinced that the cat thinks I'm purring whenever I use it. Because when he wants to come, like whenever I'm using it, he wants to come over and lay up on it and stuff. And he's like, "Oh yeah, this is great. You purring real loud, brother. We must be doing all right." Nah. Like, no, man, my calf is locking up, and it's not the same. Yes, I'm happy to see you, but
Oh, the calypsos I gladly shatter.
that is not the case right now.
Another one down.
Buy and sell more guns.
I don't remember the Polybius being this effective as a gun. My cat is, yeah, he's still there, sleeping on the couch behind me on this side.
Oh, I see. Okay, we got so someone subscribe to us on the YouTube. I'm gonna let all of you know once more that we are also live on the I Played Major on the YouTube, where you can find clips of, well, full streams of Brick of Clay, other streams that we do, um, as well as some of my music as well. My show, my concert that I created called The Genie's Jukebox. We have some clips on there. If you are Disney and or jazz fans, I think it is right up your alley. So yeah, all the things that you can find us doing. And also some anime clips, some clips of the voiceover work as well. We got some fun Queen clips up, and yeah, some different things. I think you'll like it. I got a huge bath. Wait, it got a huge bath the last time they passed those out. Last time they passed what out? What you talking about, Blondie?
My sister. Sorry about that.
Oh wait, where?
USB drives?
Oh, maybe so. I'm gonna give you
What?
some bread because Blondie. I'm sure it was probably Blondie who gave me this.
Oh,
Um, buff, not bath. You wrote bath, Blondie. He got a huge buff the last time they passed out. Oh, that shotgun. The shotgun
oh,
that
the
I
Polybius. Okay, all right. Because I'm like, it's like melting people. So we trading? What's
yeah, hold on.
I've got cash. I don't.
I mean, I got a lot too though.
Okay. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, thank you.
That cash didn't affect mine.
Oh, so you're at the 99.
Yeah, I'm all maxed out. Bloney gave me some gun that I sold, and then
Oh.
wait, what are we doing? Oh, look at
oh,
this. This says
we're
me,
gonna go beat Clay.
me.
Just wanted you to know that.
I always go the wrong way. Yeah, let's take the elevator. Let's hop in the whip.
Let me whip you up something badass.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum,
Slick
bum,
bastard,
bum.
that Clay, a smuggler. I don't quite trust him, but he worked for my best shot at driving them zealots back into the mud from whence they came.
Slick.
Oh, you met the newest member of our growing family, Aurelia. That bitch is ice cold. She's
My
trying to kill
bad.
her own brother.
Major.
Can
Major.
you imagine?
I'm looking where I'm going.
Anyway, we're getting close to the Great Vault. Whoever opens it will be the most powerful being in the universe. You get that, don't you, superfan? Wanting to be the brightest star in the sky? With a galaxy of followers shouting your
It's
name?
time.
Easy, easy. I'm no fight. I'm more of a people person.
Hey. Shaboing boing, man.
Over here, Vault Hunter.
Yo, bro.
Name's Clay.
Name's Clay. I suppose you and I are here to start Jacob's resistance. Mind telling me who I'm working with?
Tiger of Pakdali. My
Try to-
fists are the
Stop
strongest.
spinning around and trying to see your vault tattoo.
Oh, right. Wait, where is it?
It's right there. It's like a, yeah.
Now, in my experience,
Yeah.
Hmm.
hope and
Crazy,
guns,
right?
but mostly guns.
I'm like, okay, Vault Tattoo. I see you.
I wonder if, like in his character lore, I wonder if he was a vault hunter in the past, maybe.
Yeah.
Don't know what Wayne
I gotta find it. I have no idea.
I bet it's like one of those things. Maybe they that's not like actually written anywhere. Kind of like, kind of like the twins being conjoined twins at the shoulder. I don't think that ever made it into any official lore, but that's why that was like the root of where his big artificial arm was. So I wonder if that's something that they're just gonna like sit on for a while.
You bandits down there, Vault
Yeah.
Hunter. Show me how you kill.
Still got it.
Who's next?
Oh, yeah. That was some damn fine shooting. A Viva la Resistance.
Just over here.
There's the weapon shed.
Don't let your barrel school just yet. I mean, take your time there, Clay. Man walking super slow.
He's moseying like a gunslinger.
You take care of the riffraff and free a few Jacob's loyalists. Wayne writes him a script.
Jacob's master gunsmith named Dalton. Know if you find him.
I'm gonna live for I demand a sky burial!
Oh. Oh, Major. Pick a different weapon on me.
Costs more than most things. Brainiac's called velocity.
This is my moment!
Hope springs eternal. Read that on a love letter once. Guy killed was a lucky man, I guess.
All right, head on back to the weapon shed. I'm ready.
Hope springs eternal.
This still ain't cracking. You might
You
require
get it?
some encouragement from your gun. Nice work, Vault Hunter. You find that gunsmith Dalton?
Didn't see him. Just some randoms.
Didn't see him.
We gotta find Dalton. But let's get into this weapon shed first. One problem at a time. Smart shooting. Electricity's like a wild stallion.
Electricity is like a wild stallion. Can't piss on it while it's running.
That's Dalton's personal cash.
But we ain't getting in there without the master gunsmith.
Look at this dude.
See if I can locate
Bro, the amount of work we just did to get into this building, you were in here the whole time?
to say, don't let me get
You were just chilling?
With all these weapons, no less.
Right. All these weapons, you weren't going to say nothing.
because they came to die.
Get
Dun,
good.
dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't remember seeing this.
Crystals resonate with me.
All right, regroup and reload. More coming.
Oi, Claptrap. Just so you know, I've already
Regroup and reload.
fragment. Cost a small fortune, which I will earn back by taking a nap. Because I accumulate wealth in my sleep.
Okay, okay.
To the saloon. Let's fill our cups with bandit blood.
Gosh. If you'd have told childhood Major that he'd be playing a video game next to someone that he is, just wild. Wild, wild.
Not today.
I'm gonna put you down, bitch.
My dear business partner, are you sure your family is up to the task? I don't want to
Fall back to the gas station.
Don't do it. Hotel's alive with bandits. Let's free up some rooms. Damn. Hope you came to fight.
Oh boy. Iron Cub, I see you.
I got this. My time to shine. Firehawk!
Oh, anointeds? Oh, just fanatics. Okay.
Right out of
Oh.
thin air. They can still bleed though. Let's show 'em
Oh no, I just shot myself.
born.
Who else is? Oh, there's one more back here.
Nice fight. That's the last
KLCOV.
Pharaoh's cool just yet.
Let's see
Oh.
how you do against my iridium
Whoops.
Bum,
hero.
bum, 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 bum.
Don't let us down.
Ha 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 ha.
It's raining bandits. Shoot blindly into the sky.
There's another favorite line. It's raining bandits. Shoot blindly into the sky.
The great wolf beckons. Keep your distance. That bandit's got reach.
Where's? Ah.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's raining. It's raining bandits. Hallelujah. It's raining bandits. Shoot blindly. I'm gonna go outside. I wanna get myself absolutely soaking wet. It's raining bandits. Hallelujah. I will flip the lyrics to the song in a minute. Go to Fort Sunshine. All right. Pausing here. How we feeling, bro?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, a little sleepy. I got up early for kitten welfare check this morning.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw the whole story of the barn kittens that's been going back to like March. I told you the story, but the pictures
Right.
of them, I've been chronicling the whole thing on my Twitter. So yeah, so it's no, we've been checking them in the morning and in the evenings, and it's well, actually Karen did in the evenings because we were playing, um, but
Right.
yeah, no, I've been getting up earlier than I
Yeah.
normally do.
Well, that being said, I think this is a good place for us to call it for the evening here.
because
Um,
we had to get to Clay.
well, yeah, it was a nice that we got to him just in time, just in time. Folks, you beautiful, beautiful people. I never have more fun than when I am on Twitch doing a brick of clay because you people really show up and you engage us in a way that tells me this is the reason that we are here. So I just want to say thank you once again. I have had a great afternoon, great evening, and I hope you can say the same, Mr. Foronda. And we love that you are a friend of the channel and you are welcome back whenever you see fit and whenever our
Oh yeah.
schedules will align. Would you like to tell the people anything that they need to know about you, like where they can find you, where they can support you, where they can throw money at you, that type of
Oh
thing?
gosh, throw money at me. Yikes. Well, I'm on Twitter. Jim Foronda. I managed to land my name before anybody else did. It's JimForonda. I'm taking care of kittens and posting pictures of it. And yeah, if you know what, tell your local conventions that you want to see me. That would be great. Um, but I just appreciate you. I appreciate you playing Borderlands, and I appreciate you watching. I'm just happy to be here.
That's right. I love that. I love that. And folks, you know where to find me. We are on YouTube and Twitch as I Played Major. We are on and Instagram as I Played Major. We are also on ooh Lord, all the things. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as Major Attaway. So that's the places that you can find all the things we're doing. We might get another one of these in before I leave town to go to Texas, but if not, we will continue to stream from there. And so we'll have some special guests maybe in person in Texas. So, yes, thank you so much. We're going to find someone to raid real quick because, as our friend from earlier said, raids are the best part about this place. Um, does anyone have any suggestions of people that you like to see that we can go raid? If not, I'll just pick us a nice. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna surprise a Borderlands streamer today. It's always nice when we do that. This person says it's almost my birthday. You know what? That's who we're gonna see today. And I want you all to give her all the love. Her name is, let me spell it out, AUD Rings. I'm sure that's not how you say that, but if you all will stick with me, please tell her hello. Please tell her who is raiding her so she understands that the love is real from the Borderlands community. And we are starting our raid.
Thanks,
Uh-oh.
everybody.
Wait, it says we can't raid her yet.
Oh,
What's going on? Let's see. We're gonna try one more time. It's not letting me. Well,
I'm trying to. How do you? I can't remember how to make emotes here. I'm trying to do one like a. No, I don't want to tag you. No,
okay.
no.
We'll pick another Borderlands streamer. Let's go.
Ah,
What was I doing? Oh, right, thinking.
Let's see if we can raid them. Maybe the raid issues on mine. Oh no, yeah. Here we go. We are starting a raid. Could be their settings. Yeah, it must be. It must be her settings because this person is allowing. All right. Please let them know we're sending our love. Much love, people. Catch you next time.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Ending our broadcast.